How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. We are finally back from our break. We took, what do they call it? Hiatus?
Long service
What do
leave?
they call it?
Long service leave.
Anyways, we took a nice 2 months break. Obviously, it's a break from uploading, but we've been recording a lot of content over time. I don't know if Azam wants to put a nice teaser here. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. We are finally back. We have a fun and challenging episode for you guys. And we're going to be playing an auction game. Start one, bench one, sell one, Ravers Riddles, and now Transfer Wars. Oh my god!
I think Martinelli is good enough to be competing for the Ballon d'Or. You are thinking? Because it doesn't even make sense.
How much do you have anyway? Do you have
Don't
much?
worry about it.
Sold to Ravo. We've recorded a good amount of episodes, a lot of fun games, entertainment, a lot of laughs, a lot of embarrassments, a lot of stupid takes. But this is what this podcast is about. So we'll keep that energy going. But another massive update, by the way. If you are tuning in right now, you'll realize that the subscribers aren't the same as before. That's because we have made a new channel, lads. Okay? The GalacticOz channel. Now we've decided to create this channel to just make some sort of organic growth. So we want to see how this channel is really doing. The engagement from before, we're kind of not sure if it's from people from different sort of interests. You know, Azam had that channel for a while. He's built up that channel over 10 years. He's had 110,000 subscribers. You know, he's done really well with that. But it's now going back to what it usually was, which was the football highlights. So everything that we've done in the past will still remain on this channel, obviously, on the GalacticOz and Azam's channel with the links to them. But please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We need your guys' help to push us through and get us going with this algorithm business.
Tell them the real reason now.
Huh?
Tell them the real reason.
What?
We weren't getting enough views. Azam wasn't getting paid.
No.
So he's
it's
thrown
not.
us into another channel.
That's not.
And he wants his channel back with 110,000 subscribers so he can make real money with real views.
Get rid of
Tell them the truth.
That's not the thing. But as well, we've got really exciting content coming up. So this is season 4 of the GalacticOz, by the way. We've had 3 seasons so far. Our first one being the best season with the best consistency and to be honest, a lot of what's the name? A lot of guests that we've had, a lot of collabs in that first season. So if you do want to watch that, make sure you do, show us some love on those old videos as well. But season 4, this is where the new manager takes charge. This is where
Arms at the wheel.
a young Mourinho takes charge. This is the greatest era of the Galacticos. I'm gonna make sure of that. Hopefully this clip doesn't get taken by Danik and be used against me. But the stuff that we have planned for you guys, obviously I promised you guys on-field challenges. And yes, I have delivered. We have recorded this and we will post it in the next couple of weeks. Keep your hopes, very low. The people that were in these challenges aren't the most skilled, unfortunately.
Don't worry, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more with higher quality. Don't worry about it.
So once those videos come out, let us know if you guys want to see more of that kind of content. Obviously the football challenges, and then of course all the different games that we played as well. But yes, without further ado, we are back and we are gonna do our EPL predictions. Obviously the same routine that we've been doing every single season. We are gonna predict the top 6 of the league, the 3 teams that are gonna be relegated. We're gonna predict the player of the season, the top scorer, the top assists, the rising star. So it could be anyone. Doesn't mean like a young player or not. And the first manager to be sacked as well. We're gonna talk about that. But yes, let's get right into it. So I'll introduce the cast.
Yeah,
Ravo,
finally. Yes.
Welcome back, Ravo. We've got Moe. Moe's obviously come back from a great off-season where he's won the Premier League.
Defending champion.
And now he's back.
And now about to do the trouble.
Back on it again. And an unusual Chelsea fan that has not made an appearance for a long time.
It's been a while.
Welcome back.
World champion,
Welcome back. Unusual appearance,
Glad to be
like
back,
inshallah, a massive appearance from Khalid. And of course, boring old Abdullah. back again as well.
Bit too often, huh? وجعوش, as
We're
they say.
trying to get rid of him at this point. Anyway, let's get into it, lads. The first thing, by the way, I want to speak about is, well, obviously we're going to start with, no disrespect, but we're going to start with different clubs, and then we're going to go to the big boys towards the end. The big transfer news at the end. The first club that we want to talk about is Newcastle, a team that has gone through this transfer window just getting slaps and getting rejected by every single club. They have tried to go for Sesko. That got rejected. I think they went for Delap. That got rejected. They went for João Pedro. That got rejected.
They went for Mbuemo before.
And then Mbuemo as well. That got rejected. This club has had a stinker of a summer, but they have landed Anthony Elanga, which I think it's a very good addition to their squad. Obviously, they would have wanted to strengthen a bit more.
I think they're going to have a shaky start to the season, man, with all this Alexander Isaac drama and if he's going, if he's staying.
Free our boy, wallah.
That's another thing.
He's coming.
Free our boy.
That's another thing.
We
They'll
need
figure
him
that out.
to be amongst the best in the world for us, for our sake.
He's not coming.
But do you guys think how he's going about it is right?
Nah.
Like I get you want to leave, and I get you want to make a move, you know. But
I don't think this is him. This is not him. Nothing.
This
This
is
is all
it.
management, agents. This is all backroom talk. This is not him. I don't think he doesn't want to rock up to training.
I think
His agent told him.
No,
His
but I
agent
think that's him trying to make a demand that he wants to leave.
I think that's probably maybe instructions from even Liverpool to be like, listen, we've put in a massive bid for you, and the club like doesn't want to sell. Why don't you go and make yourself a nuisance so then they can accept the next bid? Like so
and
they
why
can
aren't
want
they
to get rid
accepting
of
100
you.
mil, man? What more they want, man?
I think they know.
They
I
want
think they know.
150.
That's
you
crazy,
But
man.
the thing is-
150?
My thing is, how much did Liverpool pay for Florian Wirtz? Like 130?
100, yeah.
120, 130?
130.
Isaac is worth more than that. Strikers generally,
Yeah.
they're worth the most. So I think Newcastle are well within their right to ask for 150 because of the
150
going
you
market.
say?
Yeah,
I
is
agree.
not-
150. I agree. This market,
They're
and
going
plus
great, yeah.
he's proven in the Premier League. I think
This
there's
is
a
just
Premier
getting
League.
ridiculous, wallah, with like these transfers. Like we're talking
Yeah,
about
but I think-
150.
I think
man.
they know-
Like
they
it's just
know-
Adi can-
yeah, I know, but
You know what I mean?
They
but
know what they
that's the
have, though.
problem,
I
yeah.
I
think
remember
they
when
know.
Fernando Torres moved from Liverpool to Chelsea, and my uncle was like, "Hey, Fernando Torres moved for 50 million." I was like, 50 million?
Yeah.
How's he now 50 million? It's
50
nothing,
million,
man.
50 million doesn't even get you
A
you Alanga.
second choice keeper, bro.
Get you Alanga. It doesn't get you João Pedro's
Yeah,
ass.
it's pocket money, wallah.
You guys paid 60 for him.
Yeah,
João
it's
Pedro.
ridiculous, bro.
It's actually wild, bro. But you know, this is the thing that you see. It's a common trend with players, like big players that are gonna make a move. These are the things that you see. They haven't rocked up to training again for this week.
I think
for this.
Newcastle's
But
managed this
what
poorly.
the thing that I didn't understand is him going and training with Real Sociedad. That
No,
that
because-
one, I
because-
was
But
like,
he didn't.
No,
I don't
but-
think he actually trained with the team. He was
No,
just
he
training
trained
at
by
the
himself.
facilities.
He had
I
the
know,
facilities.
but
No,
that
but
is
it
just a
was
bit.
to do rehab because apparently he had a quad strain. That's why he didn't go to them in the Asian tour.
'Cause-
And nobody's at Newcastle. The whole staff, everybody's gone. So he has his own team doing his rehab, and he wanted to do it in Spain.
I don't know,
I don't think that's a problem. I think the
It
problem
just
is
looks bad. Imagine as a fan, you're seeing your top striker, someone who's done so much for you this season, saying, "Nah, I'm not coming to training. I'm not traveling. I'm not this." And then now I'm in another club's facility, my old club's
No,
facility.
my thing is, why has it been left so late for him to hand in a transfer request? Like, did he not know that he wanted to leave at the end of the season? If he did, he should have handed in that transfer request. And I think Liverpool would have gone in with 150 million, no problem, had they not bought Ikatike already.
But I think
Now, I don't know if they can afford the 150,
Yeah, exactly.
having spent on Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ikatike all of that much money.
But they've
Well,
let go a
khalas,
lot
it's-
of players as well, Liverpool. Like, they've
Yeah, but
at
can,
least
can
six
they
or
pay
seven.
another
we have the
150?
money for him, though.
Another 150?
We just saw Darwin Nunes as well.
Is he
Yeah,
gone?
that was a-
Yeah, Darwin
that was like
gone.
50 or
He's
60
going to Al
mil,
Hilal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Al
Hilal,
Hilal
bro.
for about, I
Yeah,
think it was
then
about 60
now maybe
million.
they'll bring the money out.
They got the money. They got the
No,
money.
but Isaac and his people, why are they leaving it so late?
This is a bit weird, man.
It's
Nah, I
not-
think he
unless
wasn't
something's
certain.
actually
But the
happened.
thing is, I don't think Isaac knew that top teams were going to be coming for him because
No,
he knew.
He did.
because Liverpool didn't come for him until like they weren't interested. They didn't actually
But this is the thing about Liverpool. If I'm maybe I'm mistaken, but I've heard about this. They don't approach a player until the player says that they're interested in the club.
Yeah, they're like
That's
they're
the
ready
only
to go.
time that they actually go and they bid for the player. So there's players that you hear rumors about. The only time they actually bid is if they have an agreement with that player or if they have interest from that player. So I think in that sense, Liverpool won't go and approach a player unless they have some sort of interest in them as well.
But it wasn't just Liverpool. There was rumours that Arsenal
lot of
wanted him as
people.
well.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted
But
him.
he wasn't
Everybody
go,
wanted
he
him.
wouldn't
He's
go
the
to
best striker
Arsenal,
in
bro.
the
He wouldn't
league.
go from Newcastle to Arsenal.
You know, if Arsenal showed interest and never went for either Sesko or Gyökeres, I think he would have come because that's his only option. Like
That
it's
would've been the
again, it's a
perfect player
team
for you guys,
that's
wallahi.
challenging.
Yeah.
It's a team that's challenging, and that's where his next step has to be. From a club
Said
that's
you niggas took
struggling to,
Madueke, bro.
That's true.
I know. Wallah.
But with
Well, I was happy with that one. I lie.
with all this knowledge, do we think that he's gonna play, say in that first game of the season?
First game of the season? No.
The way that by the
I-
way,
I
the way
Eddie
that
Howe, he came out and
Eddie
he said
Howe-
he's not
yeah.
gonna play.
by
I
the-
don't know,
way
but
it's
we've
going?
seen
Yeah.
situations like this before, so it's hard to tell. Either the club, the problem is Newcastle are struggling to find a replacement. If they get Johan Wissa across the line, because Wissa or Brentford is not training, come on, because Newcastle want him. He's doing that, and he's doing that there. So if they get Wissa, they might then sell him. But if they can't get Wissa over the line, they don't have a replacement. Callum Wilson left.
That's
He's
what
at
they're
West
trying
Ham.
every striker.
Yeah, but if they don't get a striker, I think they're gonna force him to stay, and that's happened before. Luis Suarez stayed at Liverpool one extra season after Arsenal
Do you
wanted
think
him,
they'll still push?
and Harry Kane got forced to stay at Tottenham after Man City bid for him.
Do you think they'll still push the price though,
What do you mean?
even if they get someone for Liverpool to get him?
Yeah, of course,
You reckon they'll
of
still
course.
push?
And then, but then,
At this stage, it just feels like, you know what, we're pushing so you don't get him right
nah,
now.
they're pushing the price because that's what they value him at. But
course.
also they want to make sure that they've got a replacement.
But I think
So you
no
have to-
matter
as a club, you've gotta
reckon-
make sure you're-
I
you're
reckon
covered.
even if they come in now with 150, I still don't think Newcastle will go for it if they don't have a striker.
Nah, they'll take it.
Nah, they'll
They'll
take
take
they'll
it.
take
They'll take
150
it.
million.
Why
take
would
it.
they?
Because
They'll
the
take it.
transfer window
Scrambling
doesn't
this-
close until the 1st of September.
Yeah,
But
so
they've
They've
been
got so
scr-
much time.
they've been scrambling.
They can
Abdullah.
pay at a
No, but the thing is, you need to understand, yeah? You know, why would you not get the 150 mil and use that for a brand new striker that you know can get you goals?
100%.
Alexander Isak, if he decides to stay now, he's not going to be the same as he was last season. That's guaranteed. And you need to understand that Newcastle's competing in the Champions League now, and they could be fighting for top 4 in the Premier League next season again, I reckon.
Yeah.
So I think
Also,
I
having
think I would
150
sell it for
million,
150 million.
having
players,
150 million, it's not even that. You can go, مثلا, whatever you're arguing over money-wise with other clubs for their striker, you can pay over the top. It's fine because you've got 150 million, and that's profit to you, and then you
Yeah,
can.
that's for sure.
I think
can
you know what
spend
they're
more.
struggling with? It's the UEFA regulations. That's what it is. The
Yeah.
financial fair play. That's why they're like, let's get 150. They're trying to get as much money as they can. So that's going to be an exit of money. So they're going to profit from that. Then they can sign players. The thing is, they have a lot of money because they're sitting on oil money.
just
You can
can't-
get
They're
yourself.
sitting on
you can
Saudi
get
oil
yourself-
money.
You can get yourself 2 solid strikers with 150 million.
But they can't spend
That's the thing. They can't because of the financial fair play.
because you've got to. Your club has to actually make money.
Yeah,
you've got to make more than you spend. Essentially, that's what the sustainability.
Like if it was 2006 right now, they would have signed. Their plays with it, but
And
they
because
can't.
they can't generate money themselves, the Isak money will be what they bought him for 60.
Yeah.
So that will be 90 million profit.
Yep.
So then they can go and
They can go and spend some money. They
spend
can spend
money.
the extra money. And the thing is, too,
Isaac
as
does go to Liverpool, him, Salah, it's
man, it's not even Newcastle don't even care about that stuff because Newcastle are not like this
They're not
teams
competing
trying to
with
compete
Liverpool,
for
yeah.
to win the Champions League or the treble and stuff. They're trying to just make Champions League again next year, probably get to the knockout rounds. So for them, they want to make signings now. They need some signings to come into the club. Just because they need depth.
So
They
that
struggled-
look like a threat. That's what it is. If they lose Alexander Isak,
It's- yeah, it's a big
Newcastle will
issue.
not be a threat
And they
anymore.
struggled. They struggled
They won't
last
be.
year towards the middle of the season. Remember Eddie Howe and like they were dropping in form. They wanted to sack Eddie Howe in the middle of the year, and then they
Yeah.
came back towards the end. They don't want that issue again, and I don't blame them as a club. If you have a star player that's carrying your team, you don't blame him as a club.
I
for
think
trying to do what they do.
I think he's more likely to stay.
Yeah. And if he stays, by the way, he's not going to give you the 15 goal. He's going to give you another 20 goal season.
Now he'll
Try
fire
to
again.
He'll make sure his market value is up there
Yeah.
still.
Well, Newcastle has been fairly quiet in this transfer window, so let's move on to Tottenham. Ravo, your
Firstly-
biggest signing.
Can I just say we're going to play with a badge this year? Europa League champions. We're going to have a badge saying Europa League champions. Just letting you guys know.
Hey, what happened with Morgan Gibbs White? Huh? Thought you signed him, mate.
We saw the here we go everything.
Allah, here we go, Kaz. Allah, no way, Kaz. I don't believe Fabrizio from now on, bro. He's a liar.
You
He's
see
a scammer.
the president came up when he was signing, he was right next to him when he was signing back with Nottingham Forest.
Nah.
Yeah,
It's like he had a
yeah.
gun to his head or something like that, bro. You're staying.
By the way,
man.
that president, we've seen some stuff over the past.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's a bit too invested in the team.
I
yeah.
kind of like it though. I like a president.
don't like
you,
it.
You never seen Liverpool's owners around.
That's how it's meant to be.
That's what I like, huh?
He's
That's
the
what we
goat.
had.
The goat.
That's how it's meant to be, though. Like, just stay away.
Yeah, bro. No,
But,
actually, he was funny, wallahi, seeing that president right next to him whilst he was signing.
He's a character, man. He's a big character.
A bit weird. But Mohamed Kudus signing for Tottenham for 55
Why
million.
don't
By
we
the way,
start with Ange getting sacked, bro?
well, this is old news.
Have
by
I spoken
now,
about
though.
it here?
Huh? I don't think so.
We haven't spoken, but that is
It's
massive.
it's still a big thing coming into the season. I think. Look, I'll be honest with you. Emotionally, in the moment, I was pissed off as a fan, and then after that, I heard my manager, my owner, Daniel Levy, speak about the profits and the numbers, and how we lost 22 games in the season, and why we had to sack him. And I'm like, yeah, our club's stuffed, guys. We have no passion, guys. It's all numbers, guys. Football is all numbers. There's no passion. Ange is a great manager, but it's not about that. You got to win on all fronts.
And do you
That's what
think?
it is.
But,
And
so
I
you
think-
think it's
but
the right
the thing is,
decision?
you
No,
know,
it's the wrong decision. It's the wrong decision. Yeah.
Now let's ask Amir. After Ten Hag won the FA Cup, Man United, some fans wanted him sacked because of how poor they were, and then they gave him the transfer window. He signed players, and then they sacked him a couple of months in.
Yeah.
Would that have happened with Tottenham?
No.
You think Ange would have done well?
How- 90% of our team-
The difference is Ange.
All the
Ange
players wanted him
has,
as well.
has a style of play, and you can see that visible. Ten Hag was mayhem.
But it's not working.
No.
Ten Hag was mayhem.
But
That's
it
the
wasn't
thing.
working.
Abdullah,
Started playing,
Abdullah,
got him 16.
Abdullah.
The thing that the fact that he won something doesn't justify anything. It was mayhem. It was chaos. There was massive moments that happened from individual players, and we won something. I would not put that anywhere near that.
No, what
manager.
I'm saying is
No, but
Daniel Levy, like
this is a different story, though.
he made a decision without the emotion of this guy got me a trophy.
It was a very objective decision, and it was wrong. 100%.
It was wrong still.
No, you know why? Half our team were in wheelchairs, bro. That season was ridiculous.
No, but that's the cause. The cause is Ange's style
Style
of
of
play.
play, 100%. Yeah, but
So
what's
then
going to happen is
he's causing those problems, and those problems are leading you to finishing 16th.
no, that's all right, because what's going to happen is now we're going to sign players. We could have signed players. We're going to play in Champions League. Everyone wants to come play under Ange. Everyone's seeing how Ange treats his players because it's a fairy tale. Everyone wants to join after that. So we would have signed way more players, and we would have had the depth.
I like this.
And you see, remember the response of all the players when Ange
They were
left as
shattered.
well? Every one of them was posting.
And well, like in this 2025, 2024, whatever you want to say, do you find players really that like die hard for their coach? It's
Yeah.
hard to find guys that believe in like the cause.
He deserved like to just stay for a bit longer after that momentum, winning the title, just to see how that first start of the season.
I agree with you, bro.
Would have won the Super Cup too, I reckon.
I agree with you. I'm just
Sorry, what?
Yeah,
You're
it would
gonna
have beat
verse
PSG.
Relax,
It would've
relax,
beat
relax.
That's gonna be a shocker. That's gonna be a shocker.
PSG don't score own goals, yeah, like Man United.
But enough about the past, lads. Let's talk about the present. You've got Mohamed Kudus, probably one of the best wingers in the Prem. Like not as top
can you
level,
tell us
but
his
I'm
numbers
telling
from
you,
last year? Because
his numbers.
Because Yaqub messaged me, Galay, Kudus is Saka with bad PR.
Is
What's going on about, bro?
Nah, he had a decent campaign.
Nah,
for
bro,
his
he's
first-
nowhere near.
No, last
Bukayo
season I
Saka.
think it was struggling.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
He didn't have the
but
best
he
season last
he had a decent
But
season.
we know of his quality.
Because
We
West
know
Ham
of
were
his danger,
Taban
though.
anyway.
No, but quality and then conversion is you've got to make
I
something
don't think
of
I
it.
don't think he's someone that isn't someone that converts. I don't think it's that. And he was playing in a team where there was. I reckon now under these guys he will do very well.
Oh, good
I-
coach as well.
look,
I rate
I'll
I
him.
be
hope
honest
so.
with you.
I hope so.
Frank.
Very well.
I like Mohamed Kudus.
We are losing a lot, like losing Son. Obviously, Son wasn't going to do much this year. Like, I'll be honest with you.
He's lost his title last couple of seasons.
Yeah,
Like
He's not the
that
same. He hasn't
But-
been the same.
losing a player like that, that's a lot of goals. You know what I mean? So this guy's got to step up. And also, don't forget, Son, you got Solanke as well.
Solanke needs
He's
to
got to
step up,
carry.
so.
And Madison's out for a whole year.
Yeah, ACL. I saw that.
It's a big one.
Mental, bro.
So we got to start making some signings. Unless Kulusevski's going to play that.
No one in your attack can. I don't even think no one in your attack can get 15 plus goals in a Premier League season.
Solanke.
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 I don't think Solanke even can this
Didn't
season.
Solanke get at least like 10?
Bro,
last
Brendan
season?
Johnson was our top goal scorer. By the way, fun fact, I actually mentioned that Brendan Johnson was going to have a fire season at the
guys
start of
capping
last
Merchant
season.
will lie,
And
right?
I got
Back
videos.
post?
There's
You did.
videos.
You did.
Back post or like, it's just a tap.
He's hanging in there.
Nah, he's good. He's a good player, man. He's a good player.
He's-
By the way, I think if I'm seeing this right,
He's saying 5 goals in like.
5 goals and 3
Yeah,
assists.
yeah.
32
He didn't have the
period.
best season last year.
He didn't.
Wild.
But I'm excited to see him. I think he's gonna be able to play in this
No, I
system.
think he'll be good. He'll be an attacking threat for Tottenham, definitely.
I just think Thomas Frank doesn't have the X factor, bro, as a manager.
Really?
I think he's a really good manager, but he doesn't have the X factor to take us over the line. Like Ange isn't on all fronts a good manager.
But
Let's
do
be
you
honest.
think Daniel Levy wants anything over the line? He just wants stability. Like he wants him to compete, try and get into the top 4. If he gets close to that and the club doesn't get embarrassed,
That's
he's
what
gonna
it
be
is.
and then try go as far as you can or finish as high as you can on the Champions League table so you can get more money.
I think
Numbers,
it's a
numbers,
business.
numbers.
It's a
Like
business.
you
That's the
said.
thing, man. It's
Yeah.
a numbers game, and it's tough for fans. Imagine it. That's the thing. I think this guy needs to realize. It's like we don't care if we come 56th, like we did 17th and won the Europa League. I'm happy. I was happy. I was over the moon.
Yeah.
I didn't have that feeling as a fan. You know, winning a
Because you've
trophy
never
like
won
that.
something before.
Yeah, like something like that, even a Euro thing. So like a manager that does that, loses a couple games, I don't mind that, Kaz. I don't mind finishing 6th or 7th and winning the Premier League or something. You know, I mean, winning the Champions
FA
League, sorry.
Cup
Or winning an
Champions
FA
League,
Cup. Like,
yeah.
that's what you want as a thing. Like, look at Chelsea. Remember that year when they won the Champions League? They didn't care where they finished in the Premier. They had the worst run. But they won the Champions League. They're over the moon.
Yeah.
That's what you want as a fan.
But I think with Tottenham, it wasn't. The thing is that they just missed out on relegation by one spot. So I think that was the big thing for them.
Yeah, that was.
I think
far, man.
that,
Both
in the sense of the
Tottenham
board,
and United.
I'm not talking about in the sense of the fans. I think in the sense of the board, it's like, yes, you won the Europa League, but you just missed out on the spot from being relegated.
Yeah.
From the Premier League, which
know
is
what?
big.
No, but you can't have another season like that.
You know, and
That
it makes no
was-
sense. How do you go from winning the Europa League to finishing 17th in the Premier League?
That's emotion. This is why we're fans of football. This is what we love. Trophies,
No,
we
but
forget
Rafa,
about
you
everything.
can't- you
True
can't
or not,
be-
wallah,
nah.
it's the truth. Like Liverpool, you got a perfect example when you guys won the Champions League, guys. 2005, you done 3-0. we don't know where you guys finished that year in the Premier League. No one knows. But he's won the Champions League, you know what I mean? That's football, wallah.
true. That's very true, Allah.
But up the Spurs,
in
We're not going to finish at top 4, but
But in terms of Tottenham, I don't think
Is that the only signing?
I don't think there was,
Nah,
no,
we
there was
got-
a
we
lot
got a
of
few.
there was a couple others, but there isn't any standout. Like the rest were all 12.
João
mil,
Palhinha is a
5
good one from
João
Bayern.
Palhinha on loan, and he's in his 30s, and like
pre-proven.
he's but I don't know about like if that's like an impactful sort of signing.
Where are the current defensive midfielders going to play if he's coming in? Basuma and Sa.
Bissouma is a scam, bro. I don't know what's wrong with that
This
guy.
is the thing. I don't know much about the signings that
And
you guys
loved
have
him,
made.
bro.
Like,
Huh?
And loved him.
Yeah, Angie did love him. That's him with every player, man. I think he had a relationship.
I mean,
Matty Tells is all right too. I thought he was be
Yeah.
better.
Mateus Telles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be way better as a player. I
But
didn't think
there,
he would be.
there isn't really much. The rest are all like, yeah, okay, they're signings, recruitment. You've got Kevin Danzo from Lens, 21 million. Then you've got
He was the
Luka Viskovic, defender from Ismashunu, from random team, Hatchbrook split, 12 million. Like, it's just some
Nothing
Asian guy
really
from
excites
Kawasaki.
It's not convincing that it's like this. I'm looking at the signing. It's like, this is not, hey, we might do something special this
I
year.
just aim from
It's
4th
just-
to
it's-
8th
yeah,
around
that's-
that.
that's
It's
around
like,
that.
let's get there.
Let's
But
just
they
it's
might
not.
be just Thomas Frank style players. He doesn't. I don't think. Did he have? Can you think of any stars at Brentford besides Mbeumo? Maybe Johan Wissel is just scoring goals.
Ivan
He's a
Toney, remember?
Like everything is steady,
Even
7.5
Ivan
out
Toney.
of 10.
He makes
but
average
you
players
see-
look
But
good.
they are
he's-
players that stepped up.
Yeah.
Like it's not like he bought superstars.
But
All of
that's-
his players are
that's the
just
club.
steady. Yeah.
That's the club he was at, Abdullah.
And that's how he's signing for you now.
'Cause now you guys
But
are in
that's
Champions
who
League.
he is.
You guys are in the Champions League.
That's
now.
his identity
Yeah.
as a manager.
Yeah, so do you see a Brentford side, that Brentford side in the Champions League competing like that?
No, but I'm saying he's
No, but I'm saying that those are the type of players that he had, and let's not
and
forget
they're the types
those
of
are
players maybe that he's signing now.
Two on
Unknown
fire
players.
players, two on fire players, by far the best duo in a while. Come on now, with their front line and these sort of signings, you're not really seeing a team that's gonna be competing like that. You're in the Champions League. There should be some sort of like impactful signing that you're gonna make, and it seems like Kudus is that statement.
But you know what? I
See,
think
Transfer window's not done.
you look at like football now, like you want a good system of play. You want a good system, you know what I mean? Like players that can just average players that fit into a really good system. And if Thomas Frank can provide that, well, I'm happy with that. Like if I don't care if unknown some guy comes from like Wi-Fi FC team, whatever, joins us and just carries, you know what I mean? And it fits in really well with the system. I'll be happy with that. These are not guys that are like, oh, whoa, hey, we're winning the league.
Yeah.
Like I'm not looking like Liverpool right now. Like I want a treble, you know? Right now I'm like, let's get into Champions League and hopefully we'll get into a couple knockout stage games.
That's fair.
But Pochettino was, what's his name? Poch was like that as well.
Yeah.
He got average plays and made him look great.
Speaking of signings and impactful signings, Chelsea
Yes, sir.
has been making signings, and by the way, they're just signing attackers for fun, and now they're interested in Javi Simmons.
Have you seen our bus, man?
Maybe by the
Poor
time.
Declan, man, Allah.
It's weird, cause it's so weird. But you know, at a certain point, you're like, okay, enough attackers.
Yeah.
That this is
Now,
enough.
if you're black or French, or that's
What was the situation they were in last year?
yeah, not like
they had
8-year
a-
contract or like a 9-year
What was
contract.
it last year? They had a bunch of like big superstars who they couldn't even fit into the squad.
But
They had,
did
I,
you
remember they
guys?
had, I think it wasn't it Sancho and all
João
these big
Felix,
players. Yeah,
A
Yao
bunch of
Felix.
people, bro.
Huh?
A bunch of people.
Yeah,
bro.
they had a bunch of big
Man
names
them
just training by
FC.
themselves.
Who would you say? Like, give me a reason as to why you guys will sign a João Pedro and a Liam Delap.
Well, I have no idea.
That is ridiculous.
You know what?
I don't get that.
It's okay. Your coach probably doesn't know why.
He doesn't know.
I'll tell you why they signed
Todd
Delap.
Bowley,
He
what
had
is
that one great run against
No.
against Chelsea.
He's a top striker, but I'm saying they're very similar, him and João Pedro, in terms of level.
I think he
So I
got
don't
João
get
Pedro
that.
because they realized they don't
I
want
think
Nicolas
it's
Jackson.
just depth, having
gonna be them.
depth in the squad.
They're gonna, I think.
And they won 100 million for Nicolas Jackson, Galo.
Oh,
How much did they want for
Yeah,
Nicolas
and
Bro, they
we're
were
the
trying-
idiots that were interested in it, but thank God that has...
They were lying.
that-
You
that-
know who
we were
interested?
the one that were interested at
I
the
know
time,
you're
but thank
basketball,
God.
huh?
Yeah, I remember that, right?
Sorry about that. But yeah, Khalid, are you happy with this? Obviously, no one would be sad about this. You bought everyone
I know.
at this point.
But your depth off forward.
Did
is
you guys
looking
see the
nice.
stat of like Chelsea signed 49th player in like
yeah,
a
in
couple
4
of years
years
or
or
something?
something, yeah.
And they said Man United's 49 signings ago was Ender Herrera.
Yeah.
And Liverpool
15
49
years
nights
ago.
ago was Nathaniel Klein. Like God knows how long. 49 signings, bro. Majaneen, wallahi.
But yeah,
I think we're gonna have a good season though. I think we've got
definitely.
our team is good, our coach is good. For what we saw, FIFA. What are you laughing at, man? It's gonna be a long season for Tottenham, man. Long season.
I just like picture January, February, and the coach goes, "Yeah, half the team's injured."
maybe that's what he's actually planning for.
Well, like,
Maybe
he's
that's why-
avoiding that. He's avoiding that at all costs. Or like,
That might be
Yeah,
the thing, because I know you guys are also interested in Garnacho. You can have him for free, by
Nah,
the way.
wallahi, I do not want this
That's
guy.
not a problem.
Bro. Wallahi, I do not want this
Guys,
guy.
you guys have been flirting with this guy even during the season.
Who's your left wing? Oh, you bought Gittins.
Gittins, by the way, is a proper player, bro, and I can't wait to see him
was gonna
in
say,
the Chelsea side, bro.
Nah, we
There's
got
too many
options.
players to like just from that Club World Cup. Seeing João Pedro in that, I know. By the way,
He
I
was on
rated
holiday
this
like
guy.
a week before that. Yeah, it was just a Miami.
Yeah.
It was
João Pedro's he's gonna be good for Chelsea.
I was rating
season.
this guy since Watford. Wallahi, when he came from Brazil straight to Watford, this guy was an absolute talent. And even at Brighton, he was smashing it.
Bro, in
He
the
was
European,
doing
he was
very well.
top goal scorer in the Europa League group stage. Right?
Yeah, he was doing
Yeah,
very
he was
well.
doing
He's
He's,
already got some good chemistry with Cole Palmer. Like we saw in the tournament.
it's looking very,
Bro,
very good, man.
even Delap when he was playing.
Yeah,
There was
He
one when he
came
came off
on,
the
it was
bench and he
serious,
just
It's gonna be
hit
a
that
healthy
shot.
competition. I think.
This is what I mean. It's looking very dangerous in terms of attackers. You have no worries unless 6 people do the ACO at once.
Yeah.
It's
It needs to be a top 4 minimum. But I don't think we're winning the league. It's either Liverpool.
I don't think Chelsea will finish top 4. I'll be honest.
Nah,
I don't.
You don't think
With
so?
these signings, I think it's hard to doubt
I
that.
don't think they
Who's
will
gonna be in
finish
the top 4?
Nah, bro.
Nah, they will.
Chelsea.
Bro, I'm worried.
No.
I'm worried they finish
No.
above Arsenal. That's how because
That's how good they're
I
doing
don't
right
know about if that performance against PSG was a one-off. Maybe PSG had an off day, or Chelsea just went crazy. But if Chelsea can reproduce those types of performances in the big games in the Premier League, they're gonna be a problem, bro. Because there's no way with all of the quality that they have, they don't win against the bottom teams.
Yeah.
There's no way.
But that was their
They have
problem.
to.
I think that Chelsea will. I think they'll compete against the top teams. That's no doubt. I think they will easily drop points against the bottom half of the table, and it's
thing
been
with-
like that every single. And yes, you might have all these big names in your team now, but I don't know if the manager's actually going to be able to handle that in the sense of managing those players. Like I think he will actually buckle in the sense of not knowing who to start and not knowing who to keep on the bench or take off the bench or whatever the case is.
It's a lot of big characters, bro.
The other thing with Chelsea
It
as
wasn't
well
the same
is,
situation with United a couple seasons ago where they had even their depth, like the players on the bench, they were amazing, but they still couldn't compete. They still could not compete in the top 4. And I think it's going to be a similar situation to Chelsea this season.
Well, we've had a big squad even last season. And Enzo, I think he's a no bullshit type of manager.
Yeah, but you guys had Nicolas Jackson in the striker.
The other thing about Chelsea I was going to say is that PSG performance, it was a good performance, but Chelsea, like, we're known for for tournaments and when we're the underdogs, like, we always perform against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Like,
Clutch moments,
we're clutch like that. But in the Premier League, I don't think it's going to be like that.
Over a season,
Over a season is
It's a
different.
different game.
Week in, week
Chelsea
out.
compete well in Europe.
But I
I'll
think
be
top
honest.
4 for us should be a minimum. I don't think we're going to win the league or anything like that.
I think it has
We're
to
going
be.
to be. We should be competing around there, 3rd, 4th.
Yeah,
I think
after
it's
all these
possible,
signings,
yeah.
it's a must. It's a must, top
Yeah.
4. But yeah, even Esteval, come on, another signing.
Yes, and he scored a goal as well in preseason.
He looks very good as well.
Yeah,
This
give
is
him
the
a
thing,
couple
you,
of years. That's
You
great.
have so many options, bro. This is going to be wonderful to see. Every week a new front line.
I know.
I think you guys will never get bored of watching Chelsea like this, I reckon.
He's not starting, is he?
No, he will probably be off the bench, but if he
Yeah.
scores 1 week, 2 weeks, then he'll probably be a starter. Like that's how competitive this Chelsea side is going to be. I think, especially at the in the front 3. But you know what? we can move on.
was-
We can move on
To my stinky club.
to my beautiful club,
Nice
Manchester
Oh,
United.
United?
Because believe it or not,
Manchester
I
United.
was having this conversation with someone. I think United would do well this season.
Nah.
Believe it or
Oh
not,
my
You know what,
God.
Mohammed?
I think
Me and you
This
both,
is-
bro.
Huh?
Me and you
I
both.
genuinely-
Definitely.
Wallahi, believe it or not, I genuinely do believe United will do better this season than Chelsea.
Well,
no,
hey,
then
Ahmed,
Chelsea.
I've
I
been
don't
seeing
know.
this a lot
I
on social
think
media.
United will finish
You know,
fourth.
you know what it
Seven,
is.
seven.
You know
I
what it
think
is.
United will finish in top 6. I genuinely do
No,
believe
but
that.
I think that it comes from a logical place, like the fact that they only have one game a week. They finish. They need to go relegated. They have no other commitments. They have no other commitments. One game a week. The manager can coach for 1 week for a single game, and they've improved their quality.
Hey, they still got
That's
FA,
not.
they
That's
still
not.
got
there's
FA
no-
Cup and
Thank you,
Carabao
Abdullah.
Cup.
No, but that's you can play the.
I appreciate that. And that was a
what I
fantastic
think.
point. And I was going to say the same. We don't have any other competition to focus on besides the Prem. It is impossible. Inshallah, this gets clipped by the end of the season. It's impossible for us to do as bad as last year, to finish below 10. It's impossible.
Below 10?
I'm
I wanna-
telling you
I
right
wanna
now.
quit
I'm
that.
telling you right now. Below 10,
I don't
there
think they
is
will.
no chance.
He should get sacked. Mush below 10.
Below 10, sack him. Take all my property. Take everything. And him, everything.
Sack you too.
Sack me, sack everyone.
The chosen one is gone already.
There is no chance we can finish below 10. Whoever thinks that we're gonna be doing that, I think genuinely it's a top 6. Top
I
6
just-
sort
I
of
don't
bit.
understand the
I
hype,
don't.
wallahi.
I can't be
Yeah.
silly.
There's how many
I
transfer
just
windows
think-
have we seen of
No, but
United
I think-
recently?
I think
when
there's-
Pogba came
Hi,
in,
but
all
there's-
these
No,
no,
no.
but the thing is, there's players that need a system, and then there's ballers you just throw them on, and they know how to impact games. And Mbuemo and Cunha are those types of players.
100%.
Between them, they're getting 30 Premier League goals. Baraha.
Okay.
Easy. That's what I think.
I don't even need to talk about my
No,
club.
because
You
these
can
guys,
go.
genuinely, from the time they've come to the Premier League, these guys don't mess around. Game in, game out. Whenever you watch, you don't need to watch Wolves games. You don't need to watch Brentford games.
know
You
who's
just
cool.
watch their highlights and you see who's dominating the match all the time. It's these players.
True.
So I don't think they're types of players that are gonna crumble under the pressure, or they say Old Trafford, the shirt is heavy, all this
You know
nonsense.
what it is as well,
I think they're
Abdullah?
gonna
It's
deliver.
They
And from the
didn't-
Premier League
didn't-
as well.
Exactly.
They didn't spend that big money on them like they did with Paul Pogba and all those players. These are players that
is
were
big money, man.
average.
No, still they
This
got
is big
scammed
money,
a bit,
bro.
but
This is big money, bro.
No, they
How much
spent
will
a
they spend
lot
on them?
They spent a
Big
lot.
money. Cunha was in the 60s,
60,
and
and
Burma
now
was in the
70s.
60s, hitting 70s. That too. It's
and
But
Sesko
I think
75 million.
for today's market,
That's a
I don't
good
think.
price, yeah.
I think for today's market, well, that's a very
Yeah,
good
it's a
price.
good price.
You know,
let's compare.
Why did your
it.
owner
Huh?
say he didn't have any money as
Bro,
well before
This
that?
is
Like,
this
he
is a
wasn't
lot of
paying
things
the
that
staff.
this is
No,
another
I-
thing. By the way, this guy was playing.
He's hiding his money in Monopoly.
He was wallahi, he was putting it under the table. He was putting all his cash. Yeah, guys, I'm poor. I don't have this. I don't have that. He took meals from staff.
Yes,
He took
yes.
money from this.
Gary
Alex
Neville was
Ferguson,
asking.
he was getting a certain payment.
cut his money out.
He cut his money. All of this just to
fired
spend all
people.
this money right now. And I'm telling you right now, all of that probably attributed to like 10 mil or some shit. Like something like that didn't
Minor,
even
yeah.
matter. Like towards these things. So I don't know what kind of explaining, and I would never ask you to explain yourself. Keep buying stuff like this. I like these shiny cars, shiny toys. I like this.
Charcoal
Keep
box
buying
on
this
me
stuff
if you
for
guys
us.
make top 6. Charcoal box on me
I-
if you make top 6.
I genuinely believe they will. Like, and I think having Bruno behind them as well is going to be
That
dangerous.
is going to be
This
my
is-
next
That
question.
is going to
this
be
is-
dangerous.
No. That
Ask me,
is the
Abdullah.
problem.
I don't
Ask
trust
me a
Ruben
question.
Where
is
is
that bad.
Bruno going to play?
Ask me a question. This is the thing.
This is where the big
Since
dilemma happens.
During this preseason, we've seen so many different formations, and this is where I'm worried, not because of Bruno, but because of the new striker we've got, Sesko.
So Sesko's a number
This is-
9.
this
the
is
two
what I'm worried
10s are Cunha and Mbuemo.
This is what I'm worried about. Because right now we've been playing so far without Sesko. We did one
Cunha
game
up
where we
top.
played with a striker.
Oh, Hoyland.
Okay, Hoyland. We did that. Now the last game that we just played, we had Amad Diallo,
He's
had-
wing back.
wing back, Amad Diallo wing back. The normal back three.
I feel bad for him.
Okay.
Like, wing back.
We had Amad Diallo wing back. We had Dogu
Left
wing back.
back.
Yeah. Then we had, I think it was
Casemiro.
Casemiro, Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, and then Cunha and then Mbemo up top. The two.
The thing is, you're going
So
to be leaking
5-3-2.
goals. with,
Now
like, that
that
defense is.
that
I don't-
honestly, if we didn't have a striker,
You're happy with that?
I am so happy with that. That seems like it would work so well because I saw that those combination plays against Everton, the preseason game that we played. I have not seen Linka play like that. It felt like these guys
ballers,
have been.
wallahi.
It,
Yeah.
it feels like they've been playing together for years.
Yeah, because
and I
they're
don't
top
understand.
Players, top players.
Top
Ahmed.
players
That's how
like
it
this,
works.
the way that they communicate, like round the corner passes. You know, this is not like a
The
coach
double one
teaching
twos.
this.
It's
It was so fluid.
just natural.
It was so fluid that it just gave me so much hope. Like this is something that could actually work. Because for me personally, seeing these signings, I was like, Cunha and Bruno Fernandes, that's basically one player. They're the exact same. And we saw that, I don't know if you guys saw the game that we just played. We saw that with moments. Cunha taking shots from way outside the box when Mbeumo is free for a pass. Bruno doing the same shit when one of them two is free for a pass. This is the kind of like the Maverick sort of style of play that they're willing to take the game on their own. There's multiple players now that have that in our team, which can be a good thing, but can also be a bad thing if they butt heads and that kind of stuff. That's the issue.
I can see your attack improving and you guys scoring more goals, but I feel like your defense is still a problem. I think he's still going to be leaking goals.
I don't think it's that big of a problem. Like the goalkeeper is an issue. Thankfully, right now he's injured.
And they're in talks with also. I think they were in talks with Donnarumma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were in
Martinez, that was the one.
Also, Donnarumma were in talks. They were interested in Donnarumma as
Because he's
well.
got one more year on his contract only.
Who, Donnarumma?
Yeah.
But they're trying to
And his
release Donnarumma.
wages as well.
PSG just signed a new keeper as well. So,
But yeah, the issue with the goalkeeper. Onana obviously can't be the one playing, so that's it. But the back line itself, I don't think that's an issue.
Towards the end of the season, Man United actually performed better.
Yeah, I don't think that's an
many
issue.
goals.
Our issue was converting chances. We had players. By the way, I got smoked for this at the start of the season when I talked about Xerxes and Højlund, and I said this is Weghorst. Like we're just replaying Weghorst again. It was the exact same style of play. Now the thing with this guy, with the Sesko guy, the numbers might be similar. 13 goals or whatever it was, similar to Højlund. But this guy, firstly, the physique is ridiculous. Someone of that stature, someone that is quick like that, good goal striking ability, great with his feet. He was and this is the difference. He's great with his feet, very good, very techy, and he puts his chances away. This is a striker that I think it's hard for him to fail. Firstly, in the league, so physical, where he's actually like a physically built player, like a proper build. It's hard for him to fail. And with the chances that we've created, and even things with like striking from outside the box, Højlund, all you've ever seen him do is sit in that box, and he still can't score. Xerxes, you see him coming out. We thought he had good range of shooting. This nigga couldn't do shit. Scored headers for us with his height. All of them in the hold-up play, both of them in the hold-up play were terrible. You know what they're going to do, Abdullah? They're going to pack their bags, they're going to sit at home, they're going to put that TV on, and they're going to watch these guys play. And they're going to say, wow, I like this. This is good stuff.
I can't do that, huh?
Because you know what it felt like the whole season? It felt like these niggas were learning on the job. Because that's not a thing that you bring to United. You can't be bringing players who are just testing. Okay, you know what? This game, it didn't work. No worries. He's a young boy. He's going to learn from this next game. Now, you sit down, you watch Cunha and Mbeumo put numbers up. If we don't play with a striker, inshallah, we play with Cunha and Mbeumo up top. And you see these niggas put goals away, and then you're like, okay, this is the standard I need to be at, and you be real with yourself. Can I actually be a player who will stay, who can perform at this level? Or do I need to go on loan, maybe get confidence up, get experience up, whatever it is? But these players, we cannot have even as substitutions. I will never be happy if Mbeumo or Cunha come off or Sesko come off and I see Xerxes or Højlund on the bench coming on. Do you know how? Unless we are winning 4-1,
That's no impact, huh?
there's no impact there. We're winning 4-1. I'll be like, okay, go guys, have a break. Guys, come on. But if it was 1-1, you know, you're taking these guys off for these guys to make some sort of impact. The only impact player we had is Ahmad. And now he's a starter and he's playing wing back. Allah yarham, miskin wallahi, bro. We need him up top. But unfortunately, this is the role that he has to play. And you know what? He's been very good at it so far. And those players up top,
he's a proper footballer, Ahmad. He can play anywhere. He doesn't have a problem. But my question is, the setup that you just said with Ugarte, Maino, and Bruno Fernandes as the three midfielders and the two strikers, Cunha and Mbeumo, I think that works better than having a striker on.
That's the thing.
Because if a striker's on and then Mbeumo and Cunha are playing in the 10s,
that
Bruno
means
has to play deep.
We need a deeper player.
Bruno has to play deep and then
it takes
spray
out,
it like Bruno. Wallahi.
Yeah, and I don't mind that in terms of that. But having those workhorses in the midfield of like a Casemiro or an Ugarte or something, that's something that we might lose in that case.
Because unless you're playing a relegation team,
this is the thing. That's the only thing that I'm worried about.
It's going to be interesting to see how
to see Bruno at a deeper. I would love that as well.
Wallahi?
Yes, he is very good at picking up passes.
I feel like
he's a creator in going forward and from deep.
But does he know how to maintain possession? Just
that's the thing.
Keep it a bit, dictate the tempo of the game.
This is the thing. We've seen him do that, but he obviously because he was playing much higher, he likes to do the attacking part of things.
That's what I'm saying. He
rather
feels more
that.
free when he's playing at that 10 role.
He rather the end product sort of thing. He wants
be
to
more
create a chance.
creative
He
and
create an assist, whatever it is. He rather that because that's, to be honest, that's his game, and that's what we'll be seeing. His numbers, the numbers that he's been putting up. But I don't mind it still playing with a striker, especially if it's this guy. And by the way, this guy, I'm happy to give him like a 10-game, period where just get used to the league, whatever it is. Even though, to be honest, I don't think he is someone that would need it.
I think he's gonna hit double digits comfortably.
I think he will be.
Sesko.
And this is the thing, when you're picturing this from the outside, and it's not silly to say that these guys are hitting double digits. You say Bruno can hit double digits. You say Mbeumo can. You say Cunha can. You say
then
Sesko
Sesko
can.
can.
This is already way more goals than we've had
means,
last season.
United
It's got to
will do
push us
better.
up. So it's very, very
Me, I'm
normal
not
to say
seeing
that
it,
we're
man.
above.
I'm thinking United between 5th and 8th will lie.
10 years ago,
That's how
United
I
used to sign players from
That's my prediction,
Juventus,
why.
Bayern Munich,
We gotta be
Real
realistic.
Madrid.
I don't
Now,
like
Allah,
Ruben
Brentford and
Amorim
Wolves
as well.
are a bargain signing,
We've
huh?
got to be realistic, boys. This, by the way, those two can go to any top team in the world and
They
do well.
can, no,
And
they
those
can.
two
They can.
teams finished
Let's be
above
honest.
us. Good.
Yeah, Allah.
And they did. So we're buying from above that too. It's okay. But
Sesko,
That
I
is-
reckon
I
he'll
don't
be
know.
all right. I
I've
reckon
seen
he'll be all
similar
right.
hype, Ahmed. I've seen similar hype when you guys bought other players. I can't see
No,
it.
but I feel like this isn't hype. I feel like this is just
I see it in the
This-
comment
nah,
section
this-
as well.
this is
Everyone's
not-
like-
this is not-
the only
Everyone's
thing,
excited for
but
these signings.
Khalid,
right?
the only thing that I would take as hype is Sesko.
Yes,
Because he's
when
coming
you guys
from
got
outside.
Sesko,
And if
my
Cunha,
uncle called me straight away. Oh, Sesko! He's got his chat.
Doesn't know
What's
who
going on, bro?
he came from.
Uncle
Nothing.
Salah, I'm
Allah.
like, oh, he's Tawali kida. He's like,
this is
where?
the thing. I'm not like over the moon. Like, okay, this guy is gonna be unbelievable talent. He's got the potential to be.
Yeah.
But we've seen that at United getting crushed. So can he be the player that he has the character?
That's what the players have been saying recently. They're saying once you get to United, the toxicity, the environment,
Exactly.
the
But guess what we've done to solve that?
What? New facilities?
New facilities. And they just posted that, guys. So feel free, to check it out anytime you guys like. Got new pools.
Man,
Dude,
you work at the
I went there,
club
by the way. I actually went there.
Ronaldo's gonna be like, finally, man.
Nah, but
Do they have
seriously.
jacuzzis, but?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly what Ronaldo was saying.
That's what we need
They
as
told him
United
we're
fans, huh?
win the league, huh?
No, but genuinely, boys, they've actually fixed up the place. So, Sesko, you're coming to a fantastic home. All
You
right?
know, if you speak about the club he actually comes from, Leipzig play really good on the counter attack.
They do.
And if you find players, a lot of their players are actually able to play with a lot of pace and stuff. So Sesko, I think he shouldn't play as just sit in the box, whatever. Come on the counter attack, play that pressure onto the box. I reckon he'd be all right. But I don't know, like there's a couple players that came from Leipzig like Werner and Kuku, and they struggled, and we thought they were the truth at Leipzig.
well.
But that's enough about my beautiful club. Let's go on to another Manchester team, Manchester City. The signings that they have made, lads, by the way, been an absolute joke. And I think Pep means business this season.
Yeah, they're coming in silent. Wallah.
People should be afraid, especially
Revenge
Arsenal and
season.
Liverpool.
Revenge.
This
wallah.
is crazy. Tian Reinders, Ryan Nouri, and Ryan Cherky. Those three are Al-Hajj. That's
solid.
And,
Those
and
are
they don't
serious
pay over,
signings.
They don't pay over the top for players.
Yeah.
Wallahi.
They know how to negotiate.
They know this is what Newcastle
Reinders,
learn how to
no,
do.
but Reinders is a lot though.
Come,
Seven-
50 mil?
70
That's the
mil,
age,
bro.
but look
No,
at
it
his
wasn't 70 mil.
It was
it
70
70 mil?
It was
But
70.
you know why you don't have to pay that much when you come into City, the coach, the team. United, come on, bro. The
But
last
that's the
10
thing,
years,
a
man.
lot of people push prices for these big clubs.
Yeah.
But not City.
See, I don't understand.
No,
It's-
because they
it's-
do their business early. They're like Real Madrid. So City and Real Madrid have a really good system for transfers.
Mm.
They get in early before the season finishes. They already know who they're going to sign next year.
Have to play up earlier.
Get up. Yep. Hey, we're going to make this bid. Be ready. They tell the club even. They don't even go to the player. They tell the club. So the club doesn't get pissed off
And
later
these
on.
clubs don't get rejected, these
Yep.
types of clubs.
Because they know City's connected to half the... There's like 4 or 5 teams that are connected to the City group, whatever. So if they do bad business with City, they might get it on the receiving end later on. So they know they're not going to play with them. And Real Madrid, same thing. You know what I mean?
But a player that I think we're saying we're gonna see who's the rising star. I hope it's Cherky. I hope it's Cherky. So then all the teams that no one actually went for him. No one went for him.
25 mil.
Are you kidding me? 25 million for such a great talent, and he dominated the league as well. Obviously, they got
Well, from
relegated,
Lyon,
but
wasn't it?
He dominated the league in terms of numbers.
Yeah, he's a
For someone
Yeah,
to
he's
not,
gonna be a good player.
yeah, he didn't even get approached. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's
Being
wild.
coached by
25
Guardiola
million.
as well.
I don't think the teams...
Their
They
midfield now
probably
is
looked at him. They're like, is he going to stay? He looked like he was going to stay another season at Lyon, to be honest. I thought he was going to stay one more season. I didn't think he was going to
But
sign.
usually clubs come in once someone
They
is
show
interested in this, they
interest
go
or
in.
whatever.
You know, you hear a rumor. We didn't hear no rumors about
Yeah.
anybody with this
I'll
guy.
take him to replace Odegaard today.
Anyone would.
Today.
who's this?
Sure.
Cherky, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Anyone
But
would.
the thing is, you don't understand. Can they do what De Bruyne was doing though? That's what you don't understand.
I think Shirky has the potential to.
No,
I think
I
he's got
don't
the
think
potential.
I don't think any of them can do what De Bruyne was doing in the sense of the passes and the assists that. And
No, but this guy's got such amazing individual ability. Like he can open up defenses by himself. He can go past people. He can create overloads by himself because he can take 2-3 players
if you
out
look
the
at
game.
even the stats that Haaland has been getting the previous seasons, they all came from like I don't think Haaland ever scored a goal where you look at him and you're like that was amazing.
That was just
Majority of the goals that Haaland scored was through one-on-ones or tap-ins or back posts or headers, whatever. And the majority of them were both from De Bruyne. Those midfielders that came in to City now, can they do the same thing?
They don't have to. They can do it their own way. But that's what I'm
But
saying. By
the thing
Ryan
is-
Cherky, De Bruyne at his best used to drive past people and open up spaces. Ryan Cherky can do a similar thing. He's got the same
But
ability.
De
to go
Bruyne
past
knew when to release the ball.
But this guy's gonna have to. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I think he's got ability to.
I don't think it's gonna be him doing it all by himself. Like for example, De Bruyne is 3 plays in one. Now he's just gonna get 3 plays to do what De Bruyne was doing. Bernardo Silva, playing from the midfield.
You got Phil Foden.
You got Phil Foden and you got
Gianni
Ryan
Reinders
Cherky.
now.
So they can just play team. You know what I mean? So those 3 plays divide those assists because
They're a pretty
Kevin De
deep
Bruyne was
squad
something
now,
else.
right?
I don't think it'll be the same as having De Bruyne.
But I think-
they'll be good, especially that player that came from AC Milan. But I think he is a very good player. Like he is
serious,
class.
He's amazing.
I remember when we saw him with Holland, Abdullah.
In the Euros.
Yeah, and I was confused. Who is this guy? What club is he
He's a
playing?
machine.
He
He's a
was-
goal scorer as well. He's not just he's a goal scorer as well,
Yeah.
bro.
He's
He scored
brilliant.
some crucial goals for AC Milan this season.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. But yeah, the City mean business.
They're gonna be
bro.
fine, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about that.
I think City will easily finish top easy.
I just
two.
hey,
Top
Rodri's
two.
back, but after seeing him in that Club World Cup, he looks a little rusty.
But he also got injured again, didn't he? He just got injured recently.
Bad? Is it bad?
I don't know if it's.
But I don't know. Like they're depending on him this year. They're back. He's back. They're confident. Rodri's back. Is he gonna be the same Rodri as thing? He looked
Takes
rusty.
a year or two, Allah,
He looked-
genuinely.
he looked rusty this in the Club World
But
Cup.
I think
so-
it's a traumatizing experience once
Usually
once you do that injury, it's tough. It's tough to come back from it and get your form back.
Some players don't come back from it, but
Yeah.
The only one that I've ever seen that's come back from it and it's made no difference, Urian Timber, last year.
Yeah, he
That
actually
was
knocked
straight off an ACL
changed.
injury.
Nah, there's
He
one more
came
player.
best
There's
right
one more
back.
player we're gonna
Next
talk
week.
about.
Yeah, I was
They
about to
joined
say
this
him.
club.
I was about to say him too.
Ryan Ritz.
When did you how
did it
soon
early.
after his ACL did you
Early.
hear about him?
Who?
No, straight away. It takes a year or two, and that's what I'm saying.
But
Ryan Vitz
Yeah.
did it, but he didn't. The next season he wasn't
Oh,
straight
come back.
away.
Yeah, he built up.
I'm saying
Yeah.
straight away.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to the 2 teams. We'll talk about one for now. But these 2 teams actually went out this summer and said, you know what, we mean business. Let's start splashing some money. Arsenal went out and spent some real money on Kepa Arrizabalaga.
5
like
mil,
that,
bro. Come on,
dropping
bro.
it just like that. We
5
don't
mil.
even care.
That's change. That's just loose change. That's what you find at the bottom of your pocket. Should take it out.
No,
Ita,
but that's-
what is this thing with Arsenal and wanting to buy Chelsea's leftover players?
It's Arteta's fetish.
it's been
It's a
been
fetish,
going on
Arteta
for-
عيان.
Who else did they sign? They signed
Noni Madueke.
Madueke as well. Oh my!
When we don't need him, we give him to man. Khalas.
They-
But the way I'm confused, wallah. I don't
No,
understand.
there's heaps of players.
Well,
They've
why'd you guys
taken
sign
Kepa Arrizabalaga,
Yeah.
Madueke, Sterling,
Yeah.
Jorginho.
Sterling, wallah.
They signed
Guys,
so
Willian.
Peter
Willian.
Cech, Peter
William
Cech,
Gallas.
The whole lot.
Huh? ما خلينا David Luiz.
David Luiz. I was about to say, oh, this is mad, bro.
Everybody. You know what? They're just shopping in that trash. Where
But
can I
to be
find
honest,
it?
to be honest, I don't think Madueke is actually as bad. Like I think if Saka were to get injured like he did last season, I think Madueke is a pretty decent replacement.
Guys,
to
I
be honest.
think give her 6 months. Arteta's gonna hate this guy's nonchalant
This is
attitude.
Random FC, bro. You guys
And
got the
then
leader.
Allah,
You
he's
took
gonna
our
come
leader.
to. He's just got this. I don't know what it is. He's got this. I don't care for like a
Yeah.
thing. He's a good, great player, but
Who
he's
Madueke?
got
It's
this.
the attitude, bro. It's the
it's-
partying attitude. He's one of those players.
Huh?
He can't tell the difference between the party life or the football. He doesn't know which one he
No,
wants.
I don't even think he's a partier. I think
Nah,
it's the
he is,
new-
bro.
is he?
He's,
But like this
yeah,
new
he's
generation,
all
they
the
have this-
all the Chelsea players are, bro.
No,
What do
they
you
have
mean?
this. They have this like I don't care attitude about him.
The nonchalant
The
card.
nonchalant. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
word.
But
you know?
then, I was confused when I saw his age. I was like, oh my God, this guy's young. He's only 23 or some shit. No, wow, that is.
Can
bro.
somebody tell me what he did for his price to go up?
Oh, nothing.
It's just the
But
Premier
just
League
Chelsea
tax.
know that they have you like this in the chokehold for all
Yeah,
their
they
players.
know that Arsenal will
Get
always
that
come
money out
knocking on
there.
their players.
Crazy. But anyway,
It's like Brighton.
It's
Like,
Arteta, bro.
the Brighton
Arteta-
guy
Arteta
goes,
is
the
decent.
Brighton owner, he goes, Chelsea's my favorite, best customers, man. They have loyalty points with
Arteta's
us.
got this season, I think,
That's true.
and that's it.
but
I
Anyway,
don't think you're gonna have Arteta for another season if you
with
don't
the
win anything.
signings
Nah,
that
they
you
will,
guys
they
have
will.
made, Abdullah.
They will. Now
Get-
Arsenal will.
Kepa, you've got Zumamendi, Norgard, Madueke, Mosquera, and Victor Gyökeres.
Victor Gyökeres.
Gyökeres.
I can't lie. I seen
Up
him.
until yesterday, up until this morning or whatever it was,
Up until this morning, Arsenal as a whole
was
was
shocking.
stinky.
Shocking.
And this morning, I don't know if it was the opposition or maybe the starting 11 that he put out, because he played Zubamende, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. I think this might be the first time in preseason that he's played all three of them together. And then he started with our best front three.
Yeah, but obviously the Premier League is 1 week away now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They need
I think
So-
he wants to start at 11 to see how they're gonna play.
It's gonna be a big first
To be
game.
honest, like you said, I think
United.
I seen him in the early preseason games especially the first game when he came off the bench. He looked shocking.
Who? Gyökeres?
Gyökeres.
That's who he is, bro.
Yeah,
He's just kifer to kisser, but he's
He's another. I think he'll be good there this season.
But
I
in
think
the
he's another
final
Haaland.
third, no,
He's
he
just
can
aggressive.
yeah,
He's
he
aggressive.
shoots.
He goes through players. He just runs. He's
Yeah.
one of these ones where
That's
he
exactly.
can't control his
and he
running.
can shoot. That's the best thing. But I'm excited about Zubamende. I'm excited about Mosquera, bro. This centre back, this left-footed centre back. I'm so happy that we've got proper cover now for Gabriel.
Yeah.
Proper cover, because on the right we've got cover with even.
Do you think he's going to challenge him at all, or is it just going to be like a cover?
No, I think he's going to be cover for this season. He's only young. I think he's 21. But because if you go and see the pace on him on that counter attack, one of the goals that we conceded against Villarreal, yeah, he's so pacey.
Yeah,
He's
for a
gonna
centre-back
be a
to
good
that
centre
quick
back.
is-
He's gonna be a good centre back, and then Zubamendi. Usually, when you think of a Spanish number 6, you think somebody that controls the ball, more on the ball than
Tempo.
off it. This guy is a butcher off it, bro.
Yeah.
He actually kicks people. Wallahi, it's so nice to watch, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't think, oh, I shouldn't go into this challenge. He just goes.
Straight
It's
into it.
amazing to watch, bro. I love it.
Bit
wallahi.
like
Is he young, by the way? Or how old is he?
He's 25, 26, I think.
Football is actually crazy, bro.
He's amazing, bro.
These
He's
people
gonna,
that
he's
we're
gonna be
talking about.
amazing. But the fact that Arteta has not addressed the left wing situation, you have Rafael Leao, who I think would come to Arsenal in a heartbeat.
Yeah, suits that London place for like.
Abere Eze, he's begging for Arsenal to go and pay that
That
release
makes the most
clause
sense. That makes the most
to
sense.
go
If they get Eze,
and make Martin Odegaard actually play properly or sit on the bench.
This is the problem. Your worst,
I'm
your
over
worst,
this.
your worst thing was probably making him captain.
Yeah, that was
Because now you
horrendous
can't,
decision.
you can't bench him. Like,
what
Horrendous
about
decision.
Rodrigo? Is he?
Can't.
Yeah, I think
Rodrigo's not
Arsenal-
leaving. I don't think Rodrigo's leaving.
No, but the thing didn't want him, bro.
I'll take Rodrigo
Xavi?
over.
Xavi didn't want him, bro.
Did he say
Alonso.
Nah, I think
He hasn't been
He,
playing him at all.
he made it known. Sometimes you don't need to tell players I don't want you.
Yeah,
You
he's
just
not
make it
including
known, bro. You're not included in the squad.
Nah, he's even said it that he's this is.
I think he might have.
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
said that
yeah.
he wasn't.
I've seen something
I
about
would
it.
love
It's not in his
Rodrigo.
plans.
Give me Rodrigo and Eze, and I think Arsenal.
I would
then
take
I'll
him
give
as well,
Arsenal
bro. I think
a
he's
chance
big.
of winning the league. Currently, as we are, Arsenal finishing third.
Don't talk.
No,
Don't
no.
say.
So when Son left, we put an inquiry into him.
For who?
I think we wanted to look into
think I seen
Rodrigo.
that.
We showed interest in Rodrigo.
Nah.
Yeah, the next day he goes, yeah, I'm leg, but there was a big X. There's a photo of him with the X on it. He goes, he didn't want to look at the club.
Nah, bro. What the heck? What are you guys thinking? Like, you think
What?
this is a
Son
joke?
left.
Son
Son
left. You think Rodrigo's gonna leave Real Madrid?
Yeah.
You come?
Champions League.
Real Madrid to
How many
Tottenham
other
is
clubs in the
crazy,
world have
wallahi.
Champions League, bro? Tottenham is the last club he would go to. What are you saying?
Yeah, well, I don't think he's.
But I think if we don't get a left winger and we don't get Eze, I don't think we win the league.
Abdullah, you can't say this every year, man.
Nah, bro, I'm
No,
telling
wallahi,
you.
he's
Every
right.
year,
Wallahi,
every
he's
year,
right.
every
Last
year, it's a
year-
new
No,
problem.
I tell
It
you
was
this.
It
striker.
was, yes, that's what it was.
It was
Last
striker.
year, we need
And-
a striker. Arsenal fans, we need a striker. You got your striker.
We're
What else?
talking about left wing for a while.
No.
Nah, not
What
like
was I saying
this.
about Martin Odegaard last year?
Yeah, he needs to be getting out of here.
We know that, but what I'm saying is like,
I'm saying we were a striker away in 22-23 when we were actually on fire.
Yeah.
When Jesus got injured. That's when we were a striker away.
Yeah.
Ever since then, we've been 3 or 4 players away. Hassi, in this summer, we've only added 1 player, by the way. Every other signing has been a replacement for somebody that's left. We've only added 1 player, bro.
Was that your
Bro, I-
correct?
I-
5 out, 6 in.
I'll be honest, bro.
Only
If
1 player in. So we haven't really made that much of a difference.
every year it's
to
going
us.
to be like this,
if
Abdullah.
Arsenal
No,
don't,
genuinely.
if
But
Arsenal
also-
don't win the league this year, there's going to be questions marks around Arteta because no
Bro,
one.
I had question marks over
other than
Arteta
you-
last season.
Other than you, I don't think it's Arsenal not having a left. It's never been in discussion.
Oh,
it's
no, no,
always
no, no. That's me, bro.
no.
That's me.
Martinelli
It
and Martin
hasn't.
Odegaard last year, everybody
Yeah,
wanted
Trossard was a good
replacements
player
for
for you guys, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Trossard was good.
But Trossard's a good backup.
He's
You
not-
don't
yeah,
have
he's
a
not a
number
starter.
1
But
winger.
he can do it. But you guys had no striker.
Yeah.
You guys,
I
you guys
agree,
have
I
played
agree. You know
Marino.
what?
You guys
You know
had him
what?
play false 9.
at the end of the day, this is Arteta's like phase 5, phase 10. It's now on him.
It's a deciding season, yeah.
And
It
also,
doesn't-
if he doesn't choose to address those other 2 problem areas that I think are problem areas, and he doesn't win the league, it's on him. It's on him. You can't continue to give him a chance. But you know what? I worry that people are going to be like, Gyökeres didn't adapt to the league, give him one more season, this, that, and the other. I hate that talk. Because at the end of the day, this striker problem has been going on for 2-3 years. You never chose to address it. Now you finally addressed it, but you've got other weaknesses, and you don't want to address these weaknesses. So at the end of the day, he's the manager, and he's the one that's responsible for bringing a trophy to Arsenal, a major trophy, either Champions League or the Premier League. And if he doesn't do it this year, then difficult conversation are gonna need to be had.
The way I'm seeing it as well is how Liverpool and Man City have recruited this.
And that's why I'm saying currently Arsenal finished 3rd.
They're not.
I agree wallahi with that. I agree.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm sorry, Mohammed, but I think City win the league.
I don't. I think Liverpool's winning the league. I'll be honest. I think Liverpool's winning the league this year.
We get to Liverpool in a second.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask Abdullah one more question. In terms of numbers, what do you think Gyökeres is giving you guys in the season? In the league?
I think he's got to be a success.
In the
or
league.
do I think do I think
What do
he's
you
gonna
think-
get?
What would you be happy with?
I think he's gonna
Very
get.
close.
I think he's gonna get 15.
Yeah.
No, what would you be happy with?
I want him to get 20, 25 goals.
But you think
League
he's gonna
goals?
get 15?
Yeah,
But you think he's
that's
gonna
what
get 15?
that's what we're paying for, bro.
But you think he's gonna get
That's
15?
I think
almost
he's
the
gonna get
golden
15.
boot. Wallahi.
I
Yeah,
just-
but
that's pretty much.
the only way Arsenal like have half a chance of winning the league if he actually
No,
bangs.
as a fan, I'd say 25 if I know he's got a playmaker behind him, guaranteed. If I know that okay, he's going to be getting service. Let's just say if he had a Madison behind him or something. Okay, 25.
Madison over Odegaard? What are you on about?
No,
bro?
No. I'm saying for example like a Cam, like what?
We've said
Odegaard is
Odegaard's
there.
been stinky. We've
No.
already said
I'm
this.
saying for example, do you think Odegaard, for example, having a playmaker, you guys are complaining about him?
I'm
is going
complaining
to
about
assist
him
him
because
with?
he had a bad season last year. So what I'm saying is, so we don't leave that to chance. He needs competition. So if he stinks it up again like he did last year, the year before he was good. He got double digits in the Premier League. The year before that, he
That's
got
what
double
I'm saying,
digits. So if he comes back to his best, that's all we need. But if he doesn't, you need to have somebody there to be giving him competition and to actually replace him when he plays. And I like that in preseason, Arteta's been playing Ranieri in the 10, which I like
How'd he
because
go?
he's a ball carrier. Now
Yeah.
he's been amazing, bro.
Yeah.
He's been twice the player Odegaard is.
Yeah.
If Arteta's got any bravery on him, he starts him over Odegaard. He's been that fantastic, and he just signed a new contract. He should be,
To bench a captain is hard, bro. That's
bro. Arsene Wenger did it. Big
problem,
big
yeah.
managers do it. Arsene Wenger had Vermaelen as captain, and he had him on the bench, and Koscielny and Mertesacker starting
You have
because he
to,
was
bro.
stinking it up. This is proper management.
Yeah.
If you're about it,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
But I
But
don't think-
Arteta's not
I
about
don't
it.
think Arteta-
wallahi.
yeah, I was gonna say, I
Weak
don't think
man.
Arteta's about
So
it, bro.
This is where we're at, unfortunately. Weak man, come on. Ya retu he's benching someone like a Roy Keane because it's little Martin Odegaard, cuz. Tell him, sit down. Enough.
Whoa.
Arteta, make sure you're listening to
Wallahi,
this,
genuinely,
yes?
come
Make
on.
sure you're watching
It's not like
Arteta.
it's somebody that when you have a
personality.
difficult
Yeah, right.
conversation with him, he's gonna intimidate you. Come on, bro.
He's probably gonna say,
He's a miskin. Yeah, he's gonna be
okay.
like, yeah, if you think that's the best for the team,
Fine,
okay.
I'll put you back on. I'll put you back on. You can stay free kicks, corners, all yours.
Come on, man.
But talking about Nyarez, that thing made me remember Dalman.
Better
What?
than Lamine Yamal. You heard it here
Let's
first.
relax.
Huh?
What a player, by the way.
Who?
And
Max
15
Dowman.
Ah.
You need to go do
15.
some research, Khalid. Wallahi.
15
He's
years old, by the way,
15 years
Khalid.
old. He ripped Newcastle to shreds.
my God.
Newcastle first team, bro. And even at the Emirates, in the Emirates Cup, Villarreal, he gave him the work.
Yeah.
Every time this kid steps on the pitch,
got both penalties for both
Cause
of the
he
games.
runs
He's
at
that
them.
much
It
of a
doesn't matter.
threat.
Bring 2-3 players. He runs at them and takes them on. Like it's a nothing.
By the way, do you know what position he is
Yo.
originally?
He's
He
left
looks
foot.
like a 10.
He's a 10. He's a 10.
He's
In
like
the
a
FA
10,
Youth
yeah.
Cup, did you not see the highlights against
Yeah,
Man United?
I remember the-
And the
yeah, I remember
23s,
that.
he's 15.
Was that against United, by the way?
Yeah, bro. At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Emirates.
yeah.
قال لهم come
it's
chase بس
I
والله.
love football now, wallahi. I love football now, wallahi.
Bro,
That's why until he's playing in a Premier League game, we don't
I
want
don't
to.
want to hear about it.
Don't tell me nothing about it, wallahi.
Fair enough.
That's
fair
okay.
enough.
That's the
You
truth,
see-
wallahi.
you
I hear
usually
that.
see him
I
this
hear that.
season.
I'm not a hater. I'm not
I'm
saying
just
that.
saying.
But I'm just saying, like,
it's you've not. Arsenal usually produce amazing young players.
nah, I saw the clip. I saw the clips.
Jack Wilshere at his best when he was 16, 17 in the youth
insane.
teams. Unbelievable. This kid's 15. Jack Wilshere was being hyped up when he was 16, 17 and he was doing this. Jack Wilshere didn't break into the Arsenal first team until 19. That was his breakout season.
Times were different then, bro, I'll tell you that,
he
bro.
went on loan at Bolton when he was 18 and then came back to Arsenal at 19. So this kid's got so much time to develop.
Yeah.
So I think within this year, hopefully Arteta plays him in the Carabao Cup. He has to. I know he's 15, but he has to.
That's probably the most that we're gonna see of him.
You have to progress
in
this
tournament
kid.
football
You
like
have
this.
to,
Yeah,
you have to.
definitely. But that's enough about Arsenal. Let's go to the big boys, the guys who decided, you know what, we haven't spent for so long, and they're just like, you know what, we've had all this cash just sitting here. Let me just chuck this at every player I can see. Liverpool, they have gone and bought Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Kirkes, Frimpong, and Mamadou is really the goalkeeper too.
Goalkeeper, backup keeper.
Now they signed him last year.
This
was on loan.
is serious. This
Big
is like
talk.
scary.
This is a team that's going to win the Premier League, lads.
For a team that was already so strong with the players that you guys had, and to only lose Trent, who was you guys were complaining about, and Luis Diaz, to be honest, some Liverpool fans were complaining
That's
about.
a good sale, though.
But that
Luis
was
Diaz
Get that
to
much
buy
money
brilliant.
for him,
Yeah, that was big.
That's
That
a
was
good sale for you guys and for him, because the guy was on 60 mil. He's on 260.
But that's always been Liverpool's problems. Our weekly salary, if you look at it,
Yeah, he's
very
it's
low.
so low.
they're so like I don't understand why Liverpool are so greedy when it comes to paying
It's
people's
not
wages.
greed. It's not greed.
It is.
It's a well-run system.
It's
bro.
why,
It's
yeah,
performance
it must
based.
be.
No way.
It's performance based.
It must
Bro,
be.
you got people like Kanate, bro, who can easily be earning 200, 300 a week.
No. This is when I say,
Kanate's earning about
No.
60,000.
how long did Salah have to freaking
Yeah.
struggle in the mud
Kanate
to
can't-
earn
shouldn't be getting
almost
200.
just over that?
Kanate could, bro. Kanate
200, not
Kanate
200.
can easily be earning 200 in the
Let's,
Premier
let's,
League.
take,
can, he
let's
can.
take it easy. Let's take
He
it.
can earn-
Let's,
he can
let's,
earn
let's
150
take it easy.
easy.
Let's take it
Ahmed,
easy.
stop, don't
Let's
do
take
that.
it. Okay, let's even compare this.
Let's compare.
How much is Saliba on?
Saliba's on like 150.
There you go. Saliba is much more of a
Okay,
player
look,
than
look,
Kanate.
look at the United players.
Forget
United is-
is
don't
be
worry
like
about
this.
United.
This is
That's
a
a
team that does
nonsense
this,
club.
though, Mohammed. That's what I'm saying. It's a team that does this. And what's good about you guys is that you'll never complain. Say, we're giving this guy this much a week. Hey, how can he
That's
play
why
like?
players are leaving.
No.
We're giving Kai Havertz
Di- Diaz- that's why Diaz
275,000 a
left.
week, wallah.
Okay,
That's why Diaz left.
what
let's
we're
give you this.
complaining
Let's
about.
give you this. You're playing, winning the league, winning the Champions League, competing for the league nearly every single year, but you're on 60, 70, and you're on the world stage constantly. Of course you will accept that. Over going 200 grand and you're not making nothing.
Nah, but
Look
once
at-
you
look
start
at-
looking
look
at your other players that are starting as well, and Luis
Come on,
Diaz
bro.
was
Bro,
contributing.
you got wallahi. There's some players, for example, Luis Diaz, Curtis Jones was earning more than him.
But Muhammad, I tell you this.
No,
I tell
you're
you
taking
this.
the piss now.
Sorry,
You're taking the
Wallahi,
piss. No
there
way.
was some- Go
No
check
way.
it.
No,
I
I'll
saw
tell you
this,
this.
I
I'll
Go
tell you
check
this.
it.
I saw
Curtis Jones is earning more than Kanate.
No, but I tell you this.
And Diaz.
Muhammad, it's either for Liverpool, for example, Luis Diaz, it was either this sale or an improved contract because he was
Correct.
playing well. But that's what they do. They sign you on like a basic contract, and then as soon as you start performing, they renew your contract.
Abdullah,
and they
Abdullah,
up- they up-
this is not Kanate's first season.
I know.
I
But
genuinely
Kanate-
believe
Kanate is a
that
centre-back.
Kanate was one of.
Mohamed Kanate, the highest that Liverpool would pay him is maybe 120. Mom, they wouldn't
Give it
pay
to him.
defenders like
Give
that.
it to him.
Yeah, but I'm sure they would have started. They opened
But they would have done it with Luis Diaz.
Now they're gonna lose it.
No,
Now
but
they're
this
gonna
is
lose
the
it to Real
thing.
Madrid on a
Luis,
free.
Luis Diaz, people, this is the thing. The club was, people were already complaining about this. So it was better to cash in on a player who's probably close to his prime, who's one of the best left wingers in the world. You get a good price for him, and you go and you get some players else because you got Gakpo in that position as well. There is no complaints from your end. Like you guys have made
but-
a sale and a half, and Luis
Luis
Diaz
Diaz
has
was
made
our
a
starter, bro. He was-
but he's made a sale because he was competing with Gakpo as well.
Ga-
Gakpo,
I,
how many times
I
coming
rate
off the
Gakpo
bench?
highly.
Yeah, there
I
you
think
go.
Gakpo is a great player, wallahi. But
Luis Diaz is better, you think?
I think in the Premier League, I think Luis Diaz had more of an impact. Maybe because he got more. Gakpo, when he was playing for the national team with the Netherlands national team, I think he was insane.
Yeah, that's
I
his
was
style, but
I
like,
was
no, no.
watching him play internationally. He's an incredible player. But when it came to Liverpool, it wasn't the same.
It doesn't
He
translate.
wasn't. He wasn't doing. He wasn't doing what he was doing for the national team at Liverpool, and I don't know.
But there's
Maybe
reasons for that.
it's a style.
It's the style of play. It
Yeah,
is.
and that's
It's
fair,
it's much slower, you know.
And that's fair enough. But why
the
would
Dutch
you
are more
want to
defensive.
Luis Diaz? Like, I don't think Gakpo can do what Luis Diaz did at Liverpool. That's me being very honest with you.
Yeah, but he did pick his performance up towards the end of the season.
So who?
Gakpo. He did alright.
Yeah,
towards the end.
100%.
He did.
I don't doubt that, but
Diaz is good for the pace of the Premier League. It's
I
He's-
think
I think
that
they should have
suits him
just
better.
I think
paid him, yeah.
Liverpool, being Liverpool, we're known for the counter attack. You got Mohamed Salah on one side. You'd want to have Luis Diaz, someone that's very, very quick on the opposite side. You get me? Gakpo is more on the ball, drive,
Would you-
cut in.
Are you unhappy that they sold him?
Who?
Luis Diaz.
I am.
And I think this is the problem now. I think Liverpool would have been better off giving Luis Diaz the wages
Yes.
and not buying Ekitike. Because now if Ekatika is going to play on the left, that's a new player. You spent 80 million on him to
But
Okay,
unless no.
He's a- if they get Isak,
Abdullah,
he's a
unless
striker,
if
though.
they get Isak,
no, but that's what I'm trying to say to you
Isak's
now.
going on the left.
Gakpo will probably play. There's no way Ekitike
That's what I'm saying. Ekitike won't play on the
He'll play on
left.
the left.
He won't play on the left.
If they get Isak, he'll play on
he
the
will
left.
not. Yeah, that's what. Unless we sign a striker,
If you sign
and we
Isak-
sign a striker, Ekitike will not play on the left. Ekitike is going to be our striker. It's going to be Gakpo, Wirtz, and Salah. And then it's going to be Gravenberch and McAllister right behind them in the 6. And I still, wallahi, if I want to be honest, I am still very happy with having Ekitike up top and Gakpo on the left. That's me being honest.
Well, look, there's a bunch of other things as well, other than just that. You've got players like Salah, who's going to be playing in a sort of different role because of how you guys are playing with the fullbacks that are going high, like Frimpong, I see.
Yeah.
So
That's a nice
there's a lot of questions about whether or not Salah will do the same numbers he's been doing for all these years, because the role's changed a bit. And
I
one
think,
thing,
yeah,
by the
I
way,
think
one thing I'll say on Salah, I saw it of like maybe the last season and the season before that, slowly building up. He's turning out to be such a great playmaker. And at this point, I think people actually need to give him credit for his passing ability. The
Yeah.
passes that he picks out,
Trevella coming outside the
Yeah,
it's unreal.
He's
It's unreal.
he's not just getting the goals in, he's getting the assists as well. If you look at, he's been competing for like up there for top assists as well. Even like if you look at him last season, I think he finished
he
what
was
was it?
He was
second,
top assist. He was top assist.
first
I
or
think, by
second
the-
last season.
I think it was first. Yeah.
Yeah, like
First
that's
assist and
big.
first goals.
That's what I'm
Right
saying.
wing.
Your top goal scorer and top assist in the Premier League as a winger as well. That's incredible stats.
Crazy.
But I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult now because Frimpong and Trent Alexander-Arnold, they're two different players.
Yeah.
Two different players. Trent Alexander-Arnold can pick a pass from his own half. That's guaranteed. Frimpong is more direct. Frimpong is going to run from the right back position. He's going to take Salah's position. He's going to run all the way inside the box before he decides to do something with the ball.
Yeah, it's those transitions are going to be a bit slower now.
But the thing that I do like about Frimpong that he has over Trent Alexander-Arnold is he's been able to track back.
His defensive ability is there.
Defensive abilities, if you look at Frimpong, he can run up and down all game. It's no problem for him. Trent, the second he goes up, he's not coming back down for the counter attack. And it's
He doesn't want to come down.
It's proven.
doesn't want to
I
come
would
down.
see him jogging back, bro. Like it's just proven, bro.
Nah, but yeah, you guys, it's
I'm
a lot of exciting, bro. There's too many things.
I'm
in this.
very keen to see
do you
Frimpong.
think there's more pressure now on Arne Slot, given the fact that he's spent and he got players that are his
Yes,
own?
yeah, because Liverpool haven't done this in such.
'Cause last year there was no pressure.
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
him.
saying. Liverpool haven't done this, bro. Spent that much money. So this is gonna be a big season for Liverpool.
That's
this
probably
season.
one of
What
the
do you
best
think?
entrances.
What's the end result?
Me personally, I definitely think that Liverpool's going to win the league. That's top two. Top two is guaranteed. That's
know what?
guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah.
Top two is guaranteed.
We'll start doing the predictions.
That's
Okay,
for-
straight
that's
away.
for
but for now,
expectations,
for
it should be one
expectations,
or something.
I definitely think that Liverpool should win the title. I think that I don't really care about the League Cup and the FA Cup. I think we'll make it, whatever semi-finals, final. I don't really care about that. Champions League, I think we'll finish
You need to go
semis,
all the way,
finals.
bro. You need
I
to go
will
all
be
the way.
happy if we make the finals. To be
With
honest.
a team like
if we
this-
can make the finals and lose in the finals, I will still be satisfied. Wallah.
Oh, with a team like this, I want to hear we're finishing top. We're going all the way to the finals.
If we look at, even if you look at us,
Because if
Come
they
on
get
now.
Alexander Isak and don't win the treble, it's a failure.
it's
yeah,
a
I
joke,
agree with
bro.
that. Wallah. I
You
agree.
get
I
Alexander
genuinely
Isak,
do.
it has to be
And-
treble or nothing.
I don't know. What about if he gives you one league this year, Champions League the next year, and or do you need everything all at once?
It comes back to that thing
Well,
where
I think we become greedy.
No, but
I
everything
don't support a
all
big
at
club.
once.
I don't support a big club.
you're a Tottenham supporter. So
I've learned to be humble. But like as a fan, yeah, I think like I'd be happy. Let's just say we signed all these players, yeah, and over the next 6 years, we're winning cups every year.
No, but
we're
I
winning
think,
a Champions League one year,
think
winning Premier League.
Have Liverpool done a treble? Man United have done one, and City have done one. I
Yeah.
think if you get those types of players all at once, that should be the aim, because you've got to write your name in history as another club that's done the treble.
And you know what it is? It's the what you guys have left from last year, what you guys have just done, to then add all these signings. You can only make it better.
Sure.
The expectation has to be we are winning the league, and then we are doing something in Europe. Doing something means I'm in the final, and maybe if we lose, we're losing on pens, or like you're gonna be competing to win.
Even last year, if you think about it, like how do we even get knocked out of the Champions League? We lost to PSG in a penalty shootout.
was a penalty
So
shootout.
I don't think Liverpool actually did bad even in the Champions League. Like, we were unbeaten. We finished top.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, I'm pretty sure
were top.
No, you guys were cleaning up.
Yeah, you lost to the winner on penalties.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Wasn't
saying. Like we were, to be honest, I was satisfied last year. This year, I'm thinking I got high expectations for Liverpool. I'm gonna wait until the end of the transfer window to see if we do end up getting a striker, Alexander Isak, for example. I think he's the only one who we're thinking of getting. I think there was also talks about Rodrigo from Real Madrid as well. I think that we're in talks with him as well.
If that happens,
I think if that happens, if we either get Rodrigo from Real Madrid, put him on the left, or get Alexander Isak up top. And
game over, bro.
Everybody
else pack up and go.
I think that Liverpool is going to do the treble next season.
I tell you right now, that is a freaking move and a half for Rodrigo.
Yeah, that's the right move for him. That's not like a step down. It's like a side step.
That's definitely.
You're still at the high end.
Yeah, you're still at the high end.
Definitely, but.
Kirkers, I think he'll do. I think Robertson. Robertson done his service the last couple of years. I think he's been amazing. You could see that the downfall was slowly starting to happen now. I think the last 2 seasons he obviously hasn't been the same. Yeah. And obviously what's his name, Simicus. He's nothing great. Like I don't look at him and say that he's a Premier League starting left back for a top team.
Nah, chuck him on the 70th minute.
He's there for vibes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's there for
vibes.
Expensive vibes.
He's friends with everyone in that team.
Yeah.
Like homeboys.
He's there for social media
right now.
Squad rotation.
Yeah, right now he's there for vibes.
I think he's one of those players that you want to play in the Carabao Cup against Preston or one of those teams, But I don't think he's going to be up for these stuff.
Anyway, I want to mention one more thing about Liverpool before we move on to our predictions. One quick shout out to the young one, Roy and Ngoma.
Oh my God! I was about to
joke of a player,
young player,
another
the young African player. Yeah, he is a joke. And I was about to mention when we talked about young players before. He scored against. He was at the Spanish team. Who do we verse? Sevilla. He's his run.
This kid, he's been coming on my TikTok the whole of last year. All his clips from academy stuff. And I'm seeing it, I'm like, this is... And I thought for some reason, he was like half Asian or something because of the last name, Ngoma or something. Yeah. I'm seeing this, I'm like, this guy's an actual player, bro. He's so direct. And then seeing him in this preseason, I'm like, he did not even think twice. He's just going straight at people.
Yeah,
if you don't need a
look
left
at the 2 goals
maybe that's why they sold Luis Diaz.
He scored 2 goals in friendlies back-to-back. Both of the goals that he scored was it was just him being very direct. He's quick. He can shoot. He's a baller.
To be part of that Liverpool side, go on a counter and not even think about passing someone a ball and taking a shot from outside the box, that's character.
And mind you, I'm talking about it was like a 4v2. He could have easily passed. Like it takes.
If you miss that,
Salah is killing you.
But Salah wasn't playing with him. They played 2 games.
That's the only reason why he did it.
It was 2 games. It was the second team and the first team.
Yeah. But one thing, by the way, in that game, I didn't like that Robertson was in the young team. I didn't like that at all, bro. I know, but Robertson, bro, what a soldier he's been.
What do you mean? You're going to play your main...
I know, but it's...
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
Come on, man. He's not...
At least give him a half in the main team.
He's not stepped a foot wrong, bro, and he's just been solid for you guys the whole time.
You can't say that. I mean, you can't say that.
I know many fullbacks, but this guy is by far one of the most balanced fullbacks, bro. Going forward and defensively, he's so solid. It's hard to pick out a weakness in his game.
Yeah, but that's not anymore.
I know what you mean. But a player of that stature, I don't know.
By the way,
come play with our kids and be the captain.
Yeah, players.
It's
honestly,
crazy.
Age is a serious thing. Cause I've been on my YouTube. It's been all classic games. This morning I watched Liverpool against Man City, 2013 or something, when Luis Suarez, Sterling and
Sturridge.
2014. I am telling you, age does something. Luis Suarez was taking the ball, running past people, everything. And then when you see him towards the end of Barcelona, and the same. I watched a game, the Arsenal against Liverpool, Champions League semi-final, 2008. Mascherano was in midfield. Because he was running past people. When can Mascherano run?
We never knew that.
No, Mascherano's a baller, man.
Age is serious, bro. Once
you reach that age, it's hard.
Over.
You know who's been stuck in an old man's body the whole time in his career? Even when he was 5 years old? Biscuits. He's been stuck in an old man's body for his whole life.
Yeah,
he's never been able to
guess what, Ahmed? You still can't take the ball off that guy.
One of the best, the greatest midfielders. One of the greatest.
No, but
he doesn't need speed.
My point is speed and athleticism
of course
goes quickly at the high end, like high part, like
of your career,
level of the game. So as soon as you start slowing down, you have to be replaced because then you're gonna be like a problem for the team.
What's the line? If a hero stays long enough, he becomes a villain or something.
Exactly.
Liverpool's kit, by the way.
But we'll move on from that, boys. We'll go quickly into our predictions. So our top 6 from the teams that we've talked about. Anyway, who do we think is gonna finish 6? Let's say 6. We won't start at the top. 6. I think we shouldn't say Man United, guys.
I say,
no,
I think,
honourable
we
mention.
shouldn't say.
I think Newcastle.
Yeah.
No, honourable mention. What about Aston Villa?
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
go
clubs like
Villa.
Aston Villa or
I was,
something. You
they
know,
didn't make Champions League, did they?
No.
Are
they
in
just
the
missed that
European spot?
Europa. I think they got the Europa, but
they're in the Europa. I'm pretty
but
sure they're in
Nottingham's.
Yeah.
And it's not Nottingham.
You guys don't want to say Tottenham?
Nah.
Really? You don't?
Nah.
You reckon?
I think Tottenham 8th.
You reckon
Oh, whoa,
Tottenham-
hey, whoa.
You reckon they add a top 6 though?
Nah, I reckon 5th.
Sorry? Wait, sorry, what?
Nah.
You lost your mind.
You guys think I'm joking
You
or
lost your
what?
mind, bro.
Just you
Nah.
think they're just missing
No,
out top
look,
4?
okay. Brentford,
No.
Thomas Frank at Brentford, consistent every year. He's got a better club now. He's moving up.
I don't.
Nah,
mind the
but
top
compared
six
to
out.
the other teams, I see Unai Emery with Aston Villa,
it's
Newcastle. You think you're gonna just make?
This guy's going to come consistent. We're not going to play these lower clubs. We're going to play good football. We're going to win those points. When,
Clip
when
this.
you guys
Clip
are losing
it.
those
Clip
points,
it.
hey, when you're versing Sunderland and you're down 2-1 and...
Who's Tottenham's first game?
I don't know. I don't even haven't looked at the Premier League.
I actually want to know. I want to know who Tottenham's first.
Good start.
Who is it?
We're going to be top of the table this week. We start with Burnley.
At home.
At home.
I wouldn't be
So,
surprised.
famous
I wouldn't be
words.
surprised if it's 0-0 till the 90th
Right.
minute and Tottenham just somehow managed to score some
Penalty.
lucky goal in the last kick of the game.
I think 6 is Newcastle for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Newcastle? I really think it would
I'm
be
worried
Tottenham.
about Newcastle. If
I think
Isaac
it'll be Tottenham.
leaves,
Yeah,
I
this
think
is what I
they'll
mean.
finish outside the top 8, Zato.
Same. I don't think they'll
I
be in
don't,
that
I
top
don't
6.
see it. I don't
But
see
you were
it.
talking about the current squad, the current team. Like, this is...
With Alexander Isak,
That's what I'm saying. Alexander is
They're
still part
higher
of the
than
team.
6.
I think 6 with the finish 6 this season.
I think higher than 6
Okay.
with Alexander.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
good. So we've left the 5th spot for United. That's nice, guys. I like this.
Wallahi,
I think
United are
comfortably.
not seeing 5th.
I think 5th.
They're not
5th,
seeing 5th.
5th is. I'm being generous now, guys. No, 5th is nice.
You
5th
think
is
United?
nice. Obviously, bro. Of course. What the heck with all this talk, boys? You know we spoke the most about United, and all you guys were doing was just complimenting me.
No,
That's
no,
all.
no,
I
it's good.
started blushing. Khalas, I don't want any more compliments. I don't want any more.
I mean,
Enough.
I think the signings are good. Yeah, when you verse top 6 sides and stuff. But I think what United's going to struggle with is mid-season. You guys versus
and that's
middle
what
bottom
we-
teams. You're going to struggle.
First
Yeah,
of all, you're going
and
to get
that's
a
what we-
slapping on the first round. We're coming to Old Trafford.
I cannot wait for
Huh?
that. By the
Who's
way,
it? Is it United Arsenal first round?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
that game's going to finish 2-2 or something.
What time is that? What time is that game, bro?
1:30, yeah.
yeah, it's a late
time.
one.
It's alright, bro. I'll stay up for that game. I actually can't wait for that game. That's going to be a
Monday
good game.
morning Work.
I'm at United 8th.
Wow, boys.
Who?
Come on.
Wallahi, I think United 5th.
5th, surely.
I think United 5th.
Abdullah, you've been complimenting me the whole time.
Yeah,
cuz.
but I don't know about 5th. I think top 8, but I don't think 5th.
That's crazy.
I said Tottenham 5th, so no.
I say United 5th.
I don't need to tell you.
No, I said Tottenham 5th. I said Aston Villa 6th.
I said Aston Villa 6th. If Newcastle keep Isaac, Newcastle 5th.
Let's give it straight,
Okay.
boys. What do we think?
I personally, I'd say United 5th. That's me being honest, Wallah.
You know what? How about we turn it around like this? Let's give us top 3 instead of we
What?
start
Top
talking
3?
about this. We talk about top 3.
Each person give your top 3.
No.
How
Yeah,
about
let's
that?
do it.
Yeah, do that,
do that.
Individually and
Top
come
three.
back.
Give me
Yeah.
your top 3.
I'll
Top
go City, Liverpool, and third, I'm going to go with Chelsea.
Oh.
Same as me.
Oh, wait.
I go Liverpool, City, Arsenal.
I'm going City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
I think City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
I reckon Liverpool, City, Arsenal. I definitely think
Great minds think
Liverpool.
alike.
Liverpool, they have to be.
I just
And
think Pep,
and I
Pep
don't
has
think
never taken more than 2 years,
Yeah.
more than 1 year, and not winning the league.
Revenge.
Well,
And
guess
I don't-
what?
He comes back and he's gonna come back properly.
and
bro.
I don't mind that. Oh, and the other reason why I don't think I didn't say Arsenal. I said Chelsea, right?
You say Arsenal.
You
I said Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of getting Victor Gyökeres and all these signings that you guys have made. If you guys let yourself down, brother, it's
Finishing
it's
third
out.
is letting ourselves
No.
down.
As in,
Everyone's
like,
saying third.
if you're below third, like if you drop
If you don't,
after
if you don't make
making
top
all
3,
these signings,
that's
you
big.
drop.
No.
That's
Third is
crazy.
minimum.
I
Third
don't-
is minimum.
Okay.
That's crazy.
This
I
league isn't
don't,
gonna
I
be
don't
that.
see Arsenal winning the league at all.
Yeah,
In any
definitely.
years to
I
come.
don't either.
And
I
I
still
think-
think they'll be in that second, third position still.
I don't think we've done enough in the
Last
transfer
year, you
window.
guys shot yourselves in the foot. That was your best year.
Yeah,
City
but-
down like that, you just had it and you just fumbled it. So.
Yeah, I think
we had it the year, 2 years
And the
before.
year
bro.
before, yeah, as
2
well.
years
But
before.
no, no,
No,
but last
Arsenal,
year-
Arsenal
last year-
have
I'll
come
never
closer,
forget
man.
Arteta
They've
for
come.
that.
Arsenal have come closer than
Never.
last season.
Bro, we were leading for the majority of the season 22-23.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
And
season
then
before that.
and then Jesus got injured in the World Cup in December, and he didn't sign a striker in January. I can never forgive that.
To this day, Arsenal fans always take
Stick a
screenshots of that
personal
lineup
life.
just before he
Stick a
got injured. That was
personal
the
life.
best team.
No, but Anna, I'm telling you, if you have a problem and you're leading by that many points. Why would you not go and double down, bro?
Yeah.
That's why he's not the man to take us over the line.
Well, boys, enjoy the off season, or enjoy the off season. You know, it always reminds me of the meme. It's like I'm gonna for the next 6 months, some 11 random guys that I don't know, they don't know me.
They're gonna determine my mental
my mental health.
Ruin my mental health.
Yeah, that's actually so true. But the last prediction that we're gonna make, guys, is who's the first manager to be sacked? You reckon any manager will be sacked during this season?
Ruben.
The only one that comes to mind is Ruben Amorim because of the situation that we're in.
He said 20 years. Well, I give it 20 days, man.
Nah. He said I'll be happy to stay.
He won't get sacked.
I don't think so. I think they at least give him the whole season, because with those signings, I think it's very hard to do bad. And you know what? With where you finished last season, it's very hard to disappoint again.
I'll tell you who's gonna get sacked. Graham Potter. He's still at West Ham, Mush?
Yeah.
He's gonna go.
Teams like that.
It's about time. It's
I
about
think he's
time. Yeah. it's
Maybe
about
even
time
a
he
David
goes.
Moyes at Everton.
Nah, he won't. He's got him killing it, bro. What are you saying?
No, I don't know.
They
I'm saying is
smashed
like
them.
if they
the
don't.
end of last season, they smashed
Yeah.
him, bro. He's
But-
gonna be
And they
fine.
might
Like I'm saying,
Grealish
clubs
now.
clubs around that area are gonna
And
probably.
Everton, for Everton to pick up form like that, bro. It's
I reckon
Everton.
Graham
You
Potter
understand? Everton's,
definitely
bro.
going, bro.
Yeah.
You reckon?
They've
Taban,
the season before they were fighting relegation as well. So I don't think he'll go.
But yeah, we were saying as well that the rising star, obviously everyone surely would want Ryan Cherky to be that one.
I think.
I would expect a short.
Johnny
Firstly,
Ryan
it's
does that
it's
silly.
Rayan Cherky.
Yeah.
Come on, boys, man.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean,
Name's gone mainstream.
But
I'll go University with the Rising Star, man.
Florian Wirtz is under big pressure, bro. Big money.
A
Nobody's
lot,
talking about it.
I wanted him to
But-
come. I thought,
and I hope it stays
80
that way.
million.
I hope it stays that way.
What?
That no one talks about him like that, and he just starts performing.
Yeah,
No, but
he's
he-
getting quietly.
I
Yeah.
hope, because those kind of players,
Yeah,
you want that
they
from them,
you love
because
that,
you
yeah.
know that the
You
quality
want
is
him to do
there.
well.
Start
Yeah.
performing. Otherwise,
I hate
people
the
are gonna start-
hype and then disappointment after.
People
is
are
the
gonna
worst.
start speaking about the price tag if it doesn't perform.
Florian Wirtz.
Does anybody ever mention the price tag of Declan Rice? Week in, week out.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
Week
Florian
in,
Wirtz will
week-
perform.
Even at Chelsea, Caicedo, nobody says 100 million.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's doing the job.
What a
That's
player
what you
that
need.
guy
The only thing is
What
this
a
guy,
player.
he's dealing his ACL. I mean, I don't know. With ACL injury, I get scared. Once
the
someone
scary
does
part,
it,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like iffy. But he's a baller, man. And I think he's going to be those guys you're going to see in like top 10
Who's this?
respectable moments in the future and stuff.
Who's this?
Florian Wirtz.
Oh, I think he's gonna cook this
Hopefully
season.
he does.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna
Yeah.
be very.
You want
very
him to cook, man. You like, wallahi, like he's like now
He's
continue
gonna-
for you guys.
he's gonna be
you
a
guys
big
are-
player.
And it's good for the league, bro. You have players that have individual flair.
Yeah.
You need them to do well. Him, Ryan Cherky, these
Yeah.
guys. You
And
need them to
I need Mohamed Salah to do well as well. Guys,
For your
Mohamed
fantasy?
Salah, no, Mohamed Salah. I think in general, like for people to throw out, he needs to make people throw out this excuse of I don't look pretty on the ball. Like he needs to do another season.
Like, Amir, what
no,
else can he?
Senna, no, he's got to do another season of this under this new system. He's gonna go and win the AFCON.
How many years
He's
has he
gonna go
done
and
it?
win the AFCON. He's gonna go do well in the Champions League, win that as well. He's gonna come next year. Hopefully, no one else has had an outstanding season, and he'll come and win
He
that.
doesn't-
listen,
I
listen,
don't think he has
I-
anything
I-
to prove.
I
Like,
don't
I
think
so
he's got
hope-
anything to
he
prove,
doesn't.
bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he has anything else
He
to
does,
prove.
bro.
That's
He
the-
does.
Him or Henry is the greatest player
Huh?
of Premier League history.
Sorry?
Him or Henry, greatest player of Premier League history.
That's the thing.
How many
There's things
Champions
like
League
this.
does
That's-
Henry have?
Wait
Huh?
till it's over.
One.
Wait till it's over.
Huh?
One, but not in the Premier League. We're
Premier
saying
League.
Premier League.
Yeah, I'm saying as a
I
Premier League player.
think to play the Premier League, I think Mohamed Salah is the greatest ever in the Premier League. That's me being honest.
And guess
Over
what?
Thierry
And-
Henry?
By the way,
Henry.
forget
It's a fair
greatest
argument.
ever.
I don't. It's not a crazy shout.
Let's forget greatest ever. Firstly, there's people that even
He's gonna say Cristiano Ronaldo United.
the what's it called?
Gareth Bale.
No, not even Gareth Bale. Like
De
they
Bruyne?
doubt that he's the best African player of all time.
That's Riyad Mahrez.
Let's stop this.
That's the greatest player of all
Let's stop
time.
this.
That's the
No,
greatest
Abdullah,
African player.
stop.
No,
when
Abdullah,
Mohamed
stop.
Salah,
Abdullah, stop.
when
Abdullah,
Mohamed
stop.
Salah,
I'm sorry, Abdullah, that's a
No, 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 no,
conversation.
no.
Yes,
No, no, no.
it's a conversation.
When
It's not
Mohamed
something
Salah
settled.
wins a league with Leicester City, we can come back and talk.
How? You
Man,
can't
tell him,
say
man.
that.
Don't talk to me.
Didier
I
Drogba.
know.
No, he's not even close.
Bro, people like
Abdullah, wallahi,
people,
can't.
people
It's
like
it's fun. It's
Abdullah, you cannot
fun.
say that.
I'm saying
wallahi. No, you
players.
can't. Just because he won one Premier League season.
And
with
he
this-
won AFCON.
Come on. now.
Salah hasn't won an AFCON.
Players.
You're comparing Algeria to Egypt.
Yeah, and
Algeria's
Mohammed, Egypt is
Algeria. Who does Algeria
No,
have?
no, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this about African football. Egypt is a powerhouse. Every generation of Egyptian players have won AFCON except Salah's generation.
Right.
Make it make sense, cause man, he's guide. He's been here,
I
and he got to a
I
final.
don't even think Mahrez is even close to Mohamed Salah.
By the way,
I don't. I don't. I
Egypt,
actually.
Egypt is a bigger nation in Africa than Algeria.
Mo, I'll leave you on that
What?
one.
No.
Huh?
I'll leave Mo. Khalas, Mo. I'm not a part of you anymore.
He's not defending you anymore.
Not after you said that.
After I said what? Wait.
Those two, that's an argument, bro.
Mohamed
It's
Salah
not- it's
is
not
beyond
clear.
is
No, it's
beyond
not clear. It's
Mahrez.
not clear.
I'll be
It's not-
honest.
it's not- it's not.
He is.
If you're talking about ability, Mahrez has got that. If you're talking about accolades,
I'm talking
he's
about
got
who's
all
had
of
a better impact in the Premier League. That's my point. You said who's the greater Premier League player?
No, we're saying
has
greatest
had-
African
This
player.
guy
That's
said
what
he's not-
Mahrez
he
talks.
said he said Salah isn't even considered the greatest African player of all
That's the
time.
problem.
And that's why I brought Mahrez.
And that's why-
Mahrez is
that's
the
a
greatest
problem.
African player of all time.
No,
See,
bro.
I've even heard of Yaya Toure.
Yaya
as well
Toure
for
is
this.
also a shout. He's a
See, that's what I
fantastic
mean.
shout.
They-
Yeah,
they-
Toure is a
fantastic.
good shot. I'll be honest.
Fantastic, but
But the real conversation killer is Samuel Eto'o. That's what everybody says. That is like the
He's
consensus.
the greatest.
That is where the talk
this is
stops.
where I don't know. This is where I don't know. You know why?
2 trebles, Amir. 2 trebles.
Yeah,
One
no,
with
that's a
Barcelona,
joke. It's
one
crazy.
with
It's crazy. It's
and
crazy.
Afghan.
It's crazy.
That's, you know,
Come on,
yeah,
yeah, was it Come on?
yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why it's done.
It's a joke. But don't ever say that he's not second at least.
I'm
If
not
you're
saying
talking
the
about him.
conversation.
They're all this. It's a difficult conversation. So out of these 5, take your pick, and it wouldn't be a crazy shout.
We'll do an episode solely on African players.
We already
another
have.
time.
Go back and watch it on the channel. Amir.
Yeah, actually, but we'll do it again. So
But
anyway,
can I say one thing as well? I think Salah doesn't have anything to prove. People just need to accept that he's a different type of player.
Well, like people
you know,
can
don't
accept
compare
that.
Salah and Hazard. Well, there's no
I've-
point.
and it's not that. Yeah, exactly. You have to accept. You know, there comes a point in time. I've come to accept this now, where it doesn't matter how it looks as long as it works.
Yeah.
And I've come to accept that with Bukayo Saka.
That's
As
football,
long as
man,
he
yeah.
does the job for us, cuz do your thing. But you have to rate it, bro. If somebody gets the job done, you can't. You can be picky about what you enjoy watching, but you can't argue with the facts.
Yes.
What he's producing is what he's producing. Halas.
Yeah. But we'll leave it there, boys. We'll end
Yeah,
it
that's a
there.
big one.
That's
Big
that's,
Aren't you gonna do the
that's our
relegation?
That's our first.
No, we don't know the rest.
No, go ahead.
Khalim, we don't even know their managers.
Stop.
Khalim saying.
That's our first episode of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let us know what you guys want to see. The type of content that we'll be bringing out is stuff like this. The games that we're gonna be obviously posting, on-field challenges, and as well we're gonna be doing some sort of reaction content as well. Reacting to, say for example, we've always talked shit about, or some of us have talked shit about games of the past, finals that have been hyped up, performances that have been hyped up, but then when you go and watch it back, 1,000,000 loss of possession, all these crazy things. Obviously, it doesn't mean much to many people, but we will be doing things like that. Let us know if you guys want to see that sort of content, and make sure, please, we are begging you, make sure you subscribe. Okay?
Our new
Subscribe.
channel.
We need to, for you, the fans, especially the people that actually tune into this podcast, please do subscribe. It does help us a lot. Leave a comment, even if it's to say that you don't like us, or if you do like us, or if you enjoy something, or you want to see something else. Just let us know, and hopefully we can make your dreams come true.
James going.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care and peace.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidating. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they imitated.
Ask my dogs, we intimidated. Ask my bro, we intimidated. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the whole